Hey, folks, happy St. Patrick's Day, and hello to this is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. Thank you all for coming. Hey, Brecken, how you doing, brother? Hey, Sal, Grace, Tiny. Uh-oh, I have something going on my thing here. Oh, I forgot. I've got my computer, my Grace, Tiny. Oh my God. Got so much stuff going on. I have to mute my channel up here. So please bear with me if you get echoes. I've got my computer, my Grace, Tiny. Oh my God. There's so much stuff going on. I have to mute my. Okay. Okay. So no, you don't have to worry about that. So you can hear myself echo in here. Please forgive me. Hey, Brian. Oh. Okay. What about him, South? I'm sorry to hear that, Cliff. I sent you the link in case you feel up for coming up because it's, you're my co-host. I'm used to having you up here. No, got some stuff I was discussing. Actually dug out a book on some stuff. Picked up. Yeah, we got this one. We were discussing a little bit of this yesterday, and I did some research, a little bit anyway. Cannot find information about the pine needle tea, unfortunately. But it does mention rose hips, so I have to do some more research on that one. I don't think there's. Let me see. Let me do some. Give me a second here. Well, let's see here. Yep. That's really cool. That's always really cool. They also said that the Egyptians used bows for both hunting and warfare. They adopted around 3000 BC. So that's pretty cool. That's cool for you, Tiny. I'm allergic to mushrooms. I'm sorry to say. So I will not be picking up that book. It wouldn't be the first time, Cliff. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? Nah, I got enough to get my phone replaced. Finally. So it wasn't easy. This one at least works. The last one wouldn't charge. Oh, okay. I says I'm live. Okay. Now, normally, folks, I would have my co-host up there, but he says he's sewn like a drowned seal in a. I don't know. I don't know what else. I can understand that, Tidy. My family grew up mushroom hunting, but I'm definitely allergic to them. Well, Cliff, you can still come up even if you do sound like a seal. An elephant seal, no less. Unless you want to think you sound like a manatee. So You know the drill. I could always use a co-host up here. So unless Jason was in here earlier, I don't know if he's here at the moment or not. I'm showing 9 of you in there. Love you all. Thank you for coming. Hey, Evan, how you doing? Oi. Everyone will say hi to Jenny. She's like right there. What do you say, love?
Hello.
No happy St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, happy St. Patty's Day.
And
Ergo
yeah. As you can see, I am in green multiple times. Give him a stool in a ball, and he'll probably do good. Yeah, probably, Jason, probably. I've actually got this going on my TV up there, so it's really interesting looking at myself and looking up at the TV and seeing everything. Yeah. So that way I can keep track of everything that's going on. Yes, he definitely has to keep his head out of the toilet. But for those people who were with us on Clips Live yesterday, somehow we got into the discussion of doing pineal tea and rose hips for vitamin C and things like that. So my wife dug this out for me today. We have barely even cracked the cover on this thing. Sorry, I'm just going to keep myself organized here. Who has? Well, I got green on. My only person that doesn't have green on is Mac. He's gray, so. Wait, what his eyes? What color is his eyes?
Greenish yellow.
That counts. He's got green eyes. My eyes don't count. They're blue. Yeah, this book is a really good one. We got it on sale for $8 at the Half Price Books. I believe it was Half Price Books.
Yeah, it's Half Price Books.
So normal price, $19. So we got it for less than half price. And as it says right here, it's a field guide to medical plants and herbs. And it's got part of the index covers the illness or condition and where you would look it up for what we could help treat that. And then there's another section is the index to the plants and their uses, both common and actual uses. Hey, Pappy, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. I gotta get used to my table being a little taller now. Yeah, we've been raining off and on, reckon, so that's pretty cool. By the way, Jason says, hi, Jenny, I'm ready to coach, whatever that means. Okay, let me see if I can get somebody up here. I have no idea what that means either. No, we can get somebody up here. This thing has got so much information. It would be easier to go by what you're looking for. To like it says, it's got stuff on both of the conditions or situation that you're, like from scarlet fever to what's it good? Anema. No, it just says anema. How you doing, Coach?
How's it going?
Okay, what's that comment mean again? So you lost me.
I'm ready, Coach.
Okay, I put you in, Coach. Okay, I guess I'm
Okay.
Coach. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure if you have this book.
No, I do not.
it's a really good guide. I mean, like I said, it's pick a condition other than the
Really?
big C, you know, an illness, whatever.
Let's see.
Now, this, folks, is just what the book says. It's not necessarily, doctor's rules or anything like that, but pick one.
Let's do
Common ailments, whatever.
sinus.
Sinus. Okay, give me a second.
Sinus congestion.
The words are small, so I have to look over the top of my glasses.
Actually, I have the book called The Healing Herb somewhere.
Sinuses. Sinusitis. It actually has it. 2 different pages, actually. Page 248. Okay. And it's saying, give me a second here.
Hi, Brian. How you doing?
Okay. For you guys not sure, because right here in the books, it shows where it's found, its uses, and warnings of each plant or tree or whatever. Let's see here. Trying to find the one that says sinuses, because it's on this page somewhere. It's going to figure out where. I must be not reading it right, because I am really bad. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's for mugwort. It says uses of mugwort are, where's it at? Where's the word? Okay. Much used by American Indians as an astringent to induce sweating, curb pain, and diarrhea. Weak tea used for stomach aches, menstrual disorders. Leaf snuff is used for sinus ailments, headaches, and nosebleeds. Externally, a wash used for itching, rashes, skin eruptions, swelling, boils, and sores. Compress for fevers, used in steam baths for rheumatism, fevers, colds, and flu. So, things you know. That's like I said, it gets a little. Now, is this the hard old fact all of everything? No. But that's what common uses and actual uses are 2 different things. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Hey, JP, thank you for coming. Wow, we got some new people in.
We got 13 watching. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. It's really surprising.
Hit the thumbs up, everybody.
Yes, thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. I don't usually
Yeah,
say
keep
that.
that algorithm going.
Thank you, Cecilia. We used to grow we grow one thing right now. We have aloe vera.
Yeah, be careful with the aloe vera. There's about
You don't
600
ingest.
plus types of aloe vera. However, there's only 3 of them that are non-toxic.
Well, this is the kind that's non-toxic that we use for burns. So that's all we use it for.
Yeah.
Topically, not ingested.
Yes.
Now, the other I forgot to check other scientists. Actually, Peterson's it's got a list of all the Peterson books, different Peterson books they have on the back here. We got
that's
one
good.
on birds, astronomy, butterflies and moths, snakes, seashores, and all that other stuff. So, Peterson books, look it up, folks. Good guide to have. They should have one for every locale. I mean, I think they actually have one for the southern states and Midwest and so forth as well. What do you think, Jason?
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. The wife.
Well, wives are supposed to be distracting. Mine is. She just doesn't realize it. No,
You better get off me, you little fuck.
watch the language. Tell her to watch the language. We can hear that.
Yeah. She kind of forgot I was online. She's yelling at the dog.
Hey,
I'm
Jeremy,
pouncing
long
on.
time no see.
Me.
Well, you must got lucky, Evan. He ate aloe once. Don't do it again. It's not good for you. No, I mean, I don't see. See, mugwort also may cause allergies, so you got to be careful with those. If those who might be susceptible to that.
Yeah, also to help with allergies, you can also have the royal jelly from the local hives if you can get a hold of it.
Royal jelly is actually really good, or even just eating honey from local hives.
Yes.
It will help you as well.
It won't happen right away. It takes the time to build up the antibodies for that.
Yeah. So please visit your local farmers markets. Please buy
Yes.
local. It will help you help them help you. I know
And
it
you
sounds
also have a
corny. It's
very,
true.
it is, and you also have a higher chance of getting actual real honey, not something that's been cut with corn syrup.
Exactly. Though the bees would probably love the corn syrup, but that's not us.
Yeah, yeah. The corn syrup is very bad for the bees as well.
Please support your local apiaries. Thank you very much.
Yes. Well, I actually have several around here.
We actually go to one that's local to where Jenny grew up, and Hun,
What?
the beekeeper that's near you,
Dundee bee honey.
Dundee Honey,
Dundee.
Dundee
Uh,
Honey. It's out of Red Oak, Iowa. Really good honey. I also get a lot of my beeswax from him too, usually for free, because he usually makes wax candles and stuff like that, beeswax candles, and I get his cast-offs, which really works really well for bowstrings. And
Yeah.
also, it's also good for honey's good for open wounds too. So not just ingested. Because
Yeah, it's also
an
got the
antibiotic.
antibacterial. Yes.
Antibacterial, right? Not antibiotic.
I said everybody was all worried about this the C word. I said I'm more afraid of fungus and spores and stuff like that.
Well, I'm allergic to fungus, so I
Oh yeah.
I'm mushrooms and penicillin, which is all
Yeah.
part of the same family, which I cannot, Okay. You're welcome
Alrighty.
back, Brian. Maybe we should call him Yo-Yo. He always comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like I said, it just doesn't happen overnight. It takes time.
Your body has to build up the antibodies, like you said, Jason. And
Yeah.
thing is, depending on where you're at, the honey could be different colors too, not just golden.
It's not. Yeah. It's not just. It's actually the plants with the pollen actually create the different colors.
Yeah, I've seen red honey.
Yeah. If you like I said, one of the guys that's down in Australia created the was it the flow hive, and you can actually see the different colors in the honey.
Right.
And he figured out what was actually blooming at that time and what they were filling it up with, and that was actually the flavor of those particular flowers.
That's pretty cool. That's where
Yeah.
the nectar.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Now,
bee vomit, if you want to call it that.
now I don't know if it says anything about honey in here. I'm gonna double check that just to be on the safe side, because I never thought to look for honey, even though honey is a really good deal, but it's not technically a plant. But it might be considered an herb
Mm,
because it is based of plants.
yeah. So is meat, if you think about it from the herbivores.
Right. Let's see. They got honeysuckle and honey locust. And just for those people who like beer, they got hops in here.
Yes.
Hops is a herb, so yes, you can grow it. Should grow it for a reason. Clover honey is green here. Blueberry honey is purple here. Yep, we get that same here in Iowa. Especially How to Garden has an almost black. Okay, I'm trying to. I know the words, but they're not clicking.
English is hard. Yes.
Is it How to Garden, but has a almost black honey? That's not a. Is that a sentence? Not to make offense, Cecilia. I'm dyslexic, and it's like, am I reading that right?
Oh, I guess she's saying somebody on YouTube, How to Garden, has almost black honey.
Oh, okay. That helps.
Yes.
Rainbow honey is from M&M's. No, I actually had someone who actually, where was it? I think it was on a YouTube video or a TikTok video. I'm not sure which. Who dissolved Skittles, and the bees got to him. Got into the syrup.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a high concentration of sugars, carbohydrates that the bees like to have.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks, Grace. Now, I don't know how we got into beekeeping. Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm not a beekeeper in any way, shape, or form. I'm not allergic to bees. Heck, I got stung at my last archery get-together. So at least I know.
Honey has one. Well, honey has one big municipal thing about it. It's called mead.
Oh yeah, and it never goes bad.
No.
They found honey in Egyptian tombs that could be reconstituted, thousands of years old. So, yeah.
Did you read the?
Go ahead.
Did you read the article about the jar they found in one of the Egyptian tombs? They found date seeds, the dates, and they planted the seeds from them, and it was the date actually died out about 1,500 years ago.
Oh, so
and when they planted the seeds,
germinate.
Yeah, they actually got an 80% germination from them.
That's pretty good. That's actually really good for even nowadays.
Oh yeah.
It must have been in ideal conditions to preserve the seeds like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've seen blackberry honey before. Jenny, I think you've had it, hun.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think the alfalfa honey was like a light purplish green color, if I can remember correctly, and gold, kind of like mixed together, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that since I was very young.
We don't have any. Do we have any beekeepers in here, or even amateur beekeepers?
I would love to start beekeeping.
You have enough property to do so.
Oh yeah, it's just getting the equipment.
You can always start small. Get yourself a
basic. I want to do the flow hive, so I don't have to buy all the extra equipment to extract the honey.
Oh, okay. You want a specific style. Okay, that makes.
Yeah, I want to get some flow hive. Yeah, so I don't have to buy the spinner. I don't have to buy the buckets. Keep them clean. I don't have to buy the knife, the hot knife to take off the caps, or anything like that. I don't have to open up the hive every time I want to harness or harvest some honey.
Well, the thing is, I mean, personally, for me, it's not just about the honey; it's also about the wax. The wax, is the big. I mean, for making candles and other things, archery stuff. That's for me.
Yeah.
But okay, so what would you use honey for other than eating, which is one thing people haven't mentioned yet? because yes, it's very, very tasty. Would you put it in coffee?
Yes, I have put it in coffee. It's very good.
I've tried it in coffee. It wasn't quite. It just tasted off. Maybe it was the style of honey, because it was artificial honey or something. I don't know.
Actually, I got some. I was actually my niece brought me back some honey back from Egypt.
Ooh,
It was date honey, and I went through the whole jar in 2 weeks.
wow! And
I
you
mean,
didn't
it was
save any.
good.
You didn't save me any, Jason. That's not
Oh
fair.
no, I finished that like 3 years ago.
Yes, it's natural antiseptic. Um,
Hmm.
if you get any open cut or burn, even burns, put it on it. It'll help keep it, clean for
Light
the most part.
burns, not second or third degree burns.
Well, I know that better than you
Well, I
think.
was letting everybody else know that.
No. There's a reason why I know about that. It's because of her.
Mm.
She got burnt a while back. Second to third
Oh,
degree
okay.
burns on her back, so of her legs. She had to get skin
Mm.
grafts.
Yeah.
So burns, we know here.
Yeah. Basically, crushed ice with a little bit of water on a like a cheesecloth is the best thing you can do until you get to the hospital.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read what JP just wrote.
Oh,
Okay. I'm getting that my brain is in, kicked out of gear mode
yeah.
again. I'm trying to figure out where that statement came from. It's like off left field. He took a left at Albuquerque, and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Pappy, do you have any bees? No. We never said anything about not talking about food. I have in the past tried to ban food talk from my channel. It does not work. You cannot.
No.
Now we will discuss jerky. We will discuss venison. We'll discuss fishing. You name it. Manuka Kani is known for. It was a left turn. Yeah, you were supposed to turn right at Albuquerque, not left. Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother?
What up, mate?
St. Patrick's Day. We are wearing green, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
This is not my normal co-host, but this is my secondary co-host. Say hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Would
Yeah,
you
I know that
believe
joke.
one of my favorite TV shows from a kid was Jason of Star Command. I'm not sure if you ever heard of that one.
No, hold on a moment. Is it raining? Yeah, it's raining.
That's good for you guys.
Well, we get like 52 inches a year.
We get a lot more than that. We're Iowa. Okay, Manuka honey is expensive? Oh, I did not know that, Pappy. For burns and also, okay, that's good to know, Pappy. Thank you. Let me show people what he was talking about. This right here. Is that easier to read? I do it that way, Jason.
Yeah, that's too small for me to read, so I'm
Oh, that's
reading it
right.
off my computer.
I'm actually watching it up on my computer, my TV, as
Yeah.
well as here. But I can switch it over to my actual YouTube on my computer.
Yeah. Well, I can read it here as it goes up.
My grandparents were.
I just have to remember to look down and read it every once in a while.
That's pretty cool, Mike. And go bra for you, Mike. My grandmother was from Ireland, actually. Not my great grandmother. She was so, her hair was even red. So it's like, yeah, red ran in a lot of redheads in my family.
This used to
Jenny
be
says-
nice and red.
My Jenny says when my hair's down, you can see the red. I don't think so. I always thought I just had brown hair. Apparently, it's like an auburn more than brown. That's cool. To me, today everybody's Irish. I don't care who you are. And if you want to have mead, have mead. If you want to have whiskey, have whiskey. If you're too young, don't drink.
Grape juice.
Huh?
Grape juice.
Apple juice.
No, grape juice. That's
Pear
what I'm
juice.
drinking.
Pear juice. You can't beat pears.
Yeah, that's nice and
Yeah,
fermented.
Rob,
That's nice
everybody
and
can
sweet.
be Irish. Because they're in Ireland, there is no color in Ireland except green. Unless it's the orange and the green, and then it's a whole different ballgame. Or
That's what I was wearing today. It was orange.
huh?
I wore one of my old shirts today to work. My orange one.
Scotch Irish as well. Tiny so.
Mhm.
Now that's no, I don't think I could get by with playing the Irish Rovers today because I do like I don't want to get demonetized because I love the Irish Rovers. I used to watch their TV show all the time. I'm not sure if you've ever seen it, Jason.
No, I have not.
You did? You know they had a TV show?
No, I probably seen it in the past, and I would probably recognize it if I saw it.
Because I mean,
Or heard
they once at least once an episode they'd play the Unicorn song. You don't
remember it.
You don't know the Unicorn song?
Is that the one that
With green alligators and long
yes,
legs.
yes. It's been that long.
Yeah.
It's been that long. Yeah.
I haven't heard that song in over a year, and I could still quote that song.
No, last time I heard it was probably about 30 plus years ago.
You're overdue. For today, anyway.
Yeah.
Now, like we were saying, we're discussing honey, which we also were discussing different books from the medicinal plants and herbs. One of the things I did some searching on is the question that actually Grace asked me yesterday about cherry wood in making bows. You can make bows out of cherry. Oh, that's interesting, Grace.
Yeah. Same thing on my side. On my mom's side.
I think mine were they worked for the English.
Mm-hmm.
They were hired by the English. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You know what? But they
Yeah,
were.
well, he said, yeah, the name that came over with them over into Canada
okay.
was Innis.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, Cecilia. I didn't realize that was you. Yeah, cherry wood can be used for making bows, as well as lemon. Okay, I got a whole list here. Give me a second. You could use, besides yew, which I have one, a yew bow. You could use hickory, mulberry, walnut, ash, cherry, hickory, along with some exotic woods as basswood, yucca, Osage orange, lemonwood, blackwood, and ironwood.
Yeah, I knew about the ironwood.
I've never actually seen or felt or touched ironwood at all.
I've planted many of them.
What? Okay, explain. I'm unfamiliar. I've heard it. I always thought it was a made up wood. So I've never heard of it.
No, if I remember correctly, I think it might be part of the acacia family. I can't quite remember, but it is a very thorny tree. It does have thorns on it, and I've planted many of them at the surface with the city.
Okay, I
along
know
with
about
the
black locust and honey locust.
yes.
I know
I grew up
black
with that.
honey locust makes, which that's the one with the thorns,
Yes.
makes really good bows. Naughty though,
Gee.
very very naughty wood, but still strong bows. So okay, that's
Yeah.
cool, guys.
Yeah, but like I said, ironwood is not really. You would have to go into more of the heartwood of the tree, I believe. If you go out towards the limbs and a little bit thinner, it's not very straight. It's quite crooked, if you want to say. It's not quite exactly straight.
Sort of like Osage oranges here.
Yeah, it's very friendly and wants to hold on to you if you walk by them.
Yeah, I will say this: the one good bow tree we have here in Iowa, besides oak and ash, is Osage orange. Oh, interesting. It's from the family Bellatocalaceae, whatever it is. That's Eastern Ironwood. I've never heard of it. I always thought, like I said, I always thought it was made up.
Yeah, no, like I said, I dealt with the ironwood that lives out in the desert of the Southwest.
Well, I just posted in the chat what family
Yeah.
it's supposed to be of because I cannot pronounce it. Hey, Nicole, love you. Maybe one of these days we'll get Cliff back up here. Now, oh, tricky. That's not it. I want to see if anybody actually makes an ironwood longbow. I'm just curious because I would like to. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's just a game thing. I don't even see anybody making ironwood bows, to be honest. Oh, okay. I see people using bits and pieces of it, but not for one solid bow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's also known as hophorn beam, I guess. Like I said, I'm just doing some reading. Oh, I'm sure it is, Cliff. Personally, like I said, I mean, I've seen people. One thing that's really common around here is people use Osage orange here, and you can find 100-year-old Osage orange fence posts that would make awesome bows. Though yew does grow here and some other trees, because I actually, oh, there he is.
I guess I'll come up for a while.
There he is.
You don't look like your head is in the toilet.
Huh?
You don't look like your head's in the toilet.
No, I sound like a clogged toilet.
No, you don't. You sound
Well,
fine.
not at the
Hair's
moment.
dry.
I got one nostril's actually clear, so I can breathe through one nose hole.
It almost sounds like your voice has gone into a deep bass, though. I mean, that way you can start singing really low.
Nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Yeah, I got
What are
some
you
seeds
drinking out
planted
of
over the
today?
weekend.
What do you got today?
My water?
Okay. No whiskey.
I was actually tempted to on Monday or Tuesday night when I went shopping. I was actually almost going to buy a bottle of whiskey.
We
Ah.
actually, if you were here right now, we would actually be able to give you some whiskey with honey.
Green, by the way.
Green, green, green.
Green. I'm wearing green.
That is the only green I found that was accessible that wasn't either very. You know what? I can do this too. I can clip this on.
Why didn't you just
How
find
about
you
wearing
some
no
green hair
camouflage
tie?
today?
I don't have green hair ties. All I have are rubber bands, and they're all brown.
I've got different colored hair ties. But Yeah.
If you got an olive tree, well, there you go.
So, do you have a farmer's market you have accessible to, Cliff?
Not well, yeah, but they're always during the freaking weekends when I'm working.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, I have one not too far from my house. They usually do a monthly, like bi-monthly thing, and they get together over there and they sell their wares at the local park over here. But it's always over by the time I get off of work.
Yeah, like I
I
said, we have to
understand.
do Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, I work Fridays and Saturdays. Those are our busy days.
I actually have this Saturday
Hey,
off.
Victoria.
You pop out my.
That's a good question, Victoria. I think Rob might be able to answer that one. That's a long question. Could you read that, Cliff?
Do you know the true color of the Irish and how green came about? It's what happens
Yes.
when you drink too much and the first thing you do is puke in the morning.
Nope. Spill blood on the ground to grow the grass green.
Blood makes the grass grow. Kill, kill, kill.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even majority of the time I don't even celebrate St. Patrick's Day because it's usually a work day for me, and it's like the first one I've had off in probably 20 years.
Well, I'm glad you're off. And
Well,
I
tomorrow
celebrate
all
it
the
as
meat will be on
a
sale.
friends gathering
Or
holiday for the most part, since I don't drink, and a lot of people I do know do. As I was telling you guys earlier, I mean, Cliff, here's my book. I told you I had one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
But I could not find the one about pine needle tea in here at all for scurvy. But rose hips is mentioned.
Yeah, rose hips are good.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I'll be right back. Give me about 3 minutes.
You got some rose hips?
I gotta go get them.
Me?
No, Cliff's got some rose hips.
I think I got some outside on the bush too. And I think that one is a grandifloria too. The big roses.
Yeah, yeah. You can come up for a second, Victoria, if you want to explain it.
Move.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Weirdo.
I bet, JP. I know people look things up or a lot of things are easy on the fingertips, but sometimes learning things from another person verbally is just as interesting as trying to read the information yourself. And sometimes the way someone spins it is interesting as well. Hey, Victoria. I can't see you. You're invisible.
I know.
Your green screen is showing.
I'm wearing green.
I can see that. Well, no, I can't actually. I cannot see that. You're invisible.
Invisible
The green cloak invisibility.
Oh, that's cool. That is very cool.
Oh, okay. The actual real color, the Irish color, is blue. It's like I forget the word, but it's a color of blue. The reason green came about was when the Irish immigrants came over from Ireland. They started wearing green because they were trying to hide from the leprechauns.
Oh.
Never heard that one.
I've never heard that one either. That's the first one for me. And my
you
grandmother
can
told me a
Google
lot of stories, but never
You
that
can
one.
Google it. If you don't believe me, Google it.
No, it's not bad. It's just I've never heard it from my grandmother, so it wouldn't,
Yeah, so green. That's why I'm wearing green, and I'm doing the invisible trick.
Okay. Technically, we have no proof you're wearing green. All we could do is see through you.
And I'm hiding from the leprechauns.
Oh,
and
I don't know.
Ireland.
I don't know if I could actually do that. Let me see. Can I do that? Well, actually, we'll do under settings, wouldn't it?
Just don't stand in a field of grass because the leprechauns will be hiding from you.
Anyway, I didn't want to take up your screen. I just wanted to come up and tell you. It's just a bit of trivia that I knew about.
Okay. Thank you.
God bless. Have a good night.
You too.
Have a good night.
See, now he's hiding from the leprechauns.
I'm here, sort of.
Nice camouflage.
Be like a tree. Better than being like a
Brick house. So these are rose
Oh, there
hips.
you go.
Here's my favorite one. I'll see if I can get it to work properly, I guess.
Oh, John Cena's up on screen.
You can't see me. Yeah, I like to sticking where I'm at.
Looks like static.
Yep. Hey, Carol,
There
thank
we
you
go.
for coming.
Hi, Carol.
So that's rose hips.
These are rose hips.
Yes.
Now, do you do anything with them?
Yeah, leave them in the garden. They just decompose and become nutrients for the plants.
Instead of using them yourself? That's vitamin C, dude.
Not the
No.
greatest taste in the world.
Yeah, this stuff is bitter.
Oh, no, I didn't say it was like, well, here. Let's see what the book says about rose hips.
But yeah, this is pretty much what rose hips are. They look like a red version of a blueberry, but really, really big.
Yeah. Also, depending on the type of the rose plant as well, you can get the smaller ones from the I can't remember the
Well,
name of the.
this is all connected, but look, I've got
different types.
three little ones and then one big old fat one right in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think there was 8 types of roses. I remember the grandifloras are the real big ones.
It's
I've got
the,
yellow, orange, white, and purple.
Mendoza or wrinkled rose. And where's it?
I'm not a rose person. They just grow over here because of things.
They're actually found in seaside and sand dunes, which works perfect for you, Cliff.
Roses will grow just about anywhere.
They grow northern U.S., Canada, Asian, alien, common,
Europe.
often in large thickets along coastal beaches and dunes. Chinese use the flower tea to regulate vital energy, promote blood circulation, and for stomach aches, liver pains, mastitis, dysentery, leukorrhea, whatever that means. Rheumatic pains also thought to soothe a restless fetus. Fruits, rose hips, or make a pleasant, somewhat tart tea, depending on when you pick it, I guess. High in vitamin C.
Yes.
They have been used to treat scurvy. So
Yeah, but
That's the
ain't no
vitamin C.
pirate running around with a rose bush on their boat.
yes, Carol, exactly. That's what it says in here,
Yes.
and it does say
That's
beach
why
rose.
they had
It
citrus.
does say beach rose in here too. So that's pretty cool. Now I don't know if you could do something similar with the Iowa rose or not. Rips. I'm not sure if they're from. You could be used other kind of roses or anything like
Rose
that.
is a rose.
That particular rose. So
Yeah.
So if you put your
Be right back.
roses in rows, does that make you have rows of roses? Rose.
I don't know.
You have rows and rows of roses. Rose.
Now is it rosy rose or red? Remember, there's also coming up with a black rose.
Black roses are modified completely. That's
I know.
not that's not a normal coloring.
No, blue roses would be interesting though. They've come up close to those.
I think the blue rose is more rare than anything else, but the black roses, those are like GMO. Those are modified in order to be that way.
Oh, I didn't know they made rose hip jelly.
Yep.
There you go, Cliff. Maybe you can make some of that.
I don't have enough.
What do you think, Jason? Oh, you can't hear us. Earth to Jason. Come in, Jason.
Yes, I'm here.
Turn
Rose,
up
Had to go
Hearing
reset the TV for the wife.
rose hip jelly.
I have had that.
Is it any good?
With a lot of sugar in it, yes.
With a
It's
lot
just
of
like,
sugar?
yeah, well, it's gonna be with the sugar, the pectin, and what you do is it's like you boil the mash that you actually make into the out of the rose hips.
Oh, okay. I understand, Rob.
Gotcha, Rob.
We kind of went on beyond that topic already. we kind of evolved, but
I de-evolved. I went from a
devolved.
human to a slug.
Have you been watching the Mario Brothers movie again? The De-Evolver?
Man, I have not seen that movie in a long time.
With Bob Haskins. It was a good movie. I
I'll be
love
right
that
back.
movie.
Was it Mario Van Peebles in that one too?
No, I don't. Maybe I don't know. Let's see, who was it? Dennis something or other was in that one. But yeah,
Maybe Mario Van Peebles wasn't in that one.
you're looking it up now, aren't you?
Darn Skippy.
No, just to let you know, Rob, the most Irish thing I do is when I can afford to, is make Irish stew. And I like,
I'll make an Irish poo.
yeah.
Mario, he was not in Mario, so
Who was in it?
I don't know. I'll find out here in a second.
Dennis Hopper was in that one. He was the bad one. He was the one that played the King, whatever. Huh?
Yeah, the movie came out in '93. Oh, John Leguizamo, Bob Hoskins,
Dennis Hopper.
Shigeru Miyamoto, Dennis Hopper, Rocky Morton, Samantha Mathis, Moho Nixon, and Fiona Shaw.
My favorite scene is the elevator scene with the harmonica. It goes. Dun, 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 dun. They all
I've
sort
seen
of
that movie twice, and it has been a long, long while.
be well, Brecken. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Brecken.
Now, I'm trying to debate on whether going to the Wood Squad meetup on Saturday because I can't really afford it.
Then don't go.
But Ian's not coming this weekend, and I'm going to be bored because she's got to go do a thing for her.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to grab one of my books. I knew where it was. So,
Okay, what'd you
what are
get?
we talking about this? Well, I actually brought a book with me since I have had since high school, which is going to be the Sunset Western Garden book.
Oh, I think
Ooh, I
heard
had
of
one of
that.
those somewhere.
I heard of that one.
Yeah, I would
don't
love
have
to
one,
find.
but I've heard of it.
I would love to find the one here for the eastern area.
Okay, is that the one I think I was thinking about that's broken down into parts of the country? You got what East
Yes,
Coast, West Coast, North.
this is the West Coast.
West, and so mountain ranges and stuff like that. Which actually, I'm looking for one for just Iowa, which I think would be really cool.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
still
some
looking
of
for
the
the one
stuff.
for here.
I know some things. I could find wild edibles fairly easily around here.
I did change it, Grace. I changed it that day when you mentioned it. Although I may or may not have put a space in there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, anyways, this book is a lot thicker now. This is what it was back in the mid '90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This
it
one
doesn't
here-
have anything for Texas, though, huh?
No. Unfortunately, this is all going to be Western. It's going to be
Arizona.
Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado.
So you should send that
Utah,
one to
Nevada,
Cliff.
Arizona.
You should send it to Cliff.
Yeah.
So he is in New Mexico.
Yeah, the whole Western coast. So, like I said, here is a part for like Northern California. It gives all the zones.
Okay.
It's actually pretty accurate. Yeah.
Okay. Just to let people know, because you just reminded me of something, Jason. Redwoods can
Yes.
be made into bows.
Redwoods, really?
Yeah,
I would not have thought that.
I've seen a redwood bow before.
Yeah, it's probably expensive.
It was. Did
Yeah.
it shoot nice?
How-
You better believe it.
Oh, it did. Wow. Would they use a branch part of it, or did they
Yeah.
use part of the? Okay.
Branch.
You'd have to use a branch unless you got a permit to cut down a redwood, and you need a
Well,
darn good permit because those
this
things
guy
ain't
was
small.
he worked with the park rangers. He's
Yeah.
the one that
You can actually grow these yourself and do that. They grow very quickly until they hit about 50 feet tall.
but they grow really good bows. Are you able to go to a bookstore, Cliff? Cecilia
Me?
wants to know. Cecilia wants to know.
Nope, I haven't had a chance to yet.
Let me
I
do this.
really don't.
I'm used to seeing Cliff over here.
Yeah, like I said, it covers Wyoming. It covers Montana.
But not Iowa,
There and west. No, it's all those and west.
which is really weird since what's above us?
Canada.
No, above us. Me.
The top of the screen.
Ha ha ha. What's above Iowa?
Another state.
Which state is?
Michigan.
I don't know.
that's-
Michigan.
I sucked at geography.
Off the top of my head.
Minnesota is above us.
Minnesota. That's it.
No, how is it
Minnesota
that
would
you
be-
have Minnesota but not Iowa?
Yeah.
That's just
No, I
weird.
don't have Iowa.
Montana.
It's just Montana.
Oh, Montana, not Minnesota. Okay.
Well, anyways, this book here gives you, the breakdowns of the flowers, the parts of the flowers,
Oh, you misspelled my name.
different clays.
I did not.
Apparently so.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
see,
I
this
did.
one here also gives you the breakdown of all the plants itself, the names.
Okay, they even got a good
botanical
little picture
names.
too, so that's cool. How much
Yeah,
did that
uh-huh.
sell for back in the day?
$20.
Oh no, it was more than that. You know what? I can't remember. I think it was like $24.
Should say on the back.
Actually, it does not.
Then at the top at the front, upper right hand corner.
It does not.
Really?
Yes. Like I said, this
Wow.
was back in the mid '90s, and the Sunset Western Garden book actually goes
Nope, I
back almost to the turn of the century, from the 1800s to 1900s.
Cool.
I actually saw a second generation, or the second printing. I didn't have the money to get it. It was in hardback.
The only other book that I have is I've got the Backyard Gardener Homestead from Cliff got me, and my Back to Basics book. I'm not sure if you have one of those, Jason.
No, I don't.
Alright,
I know I got a
finished
fertilizer handbook around here somewhere.
I had seen somebody with a Back to Basics second edition.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard of that one.
Yeah, that's an
I
old
think
one.
most of everything else now is either third or fourth edition.
Really coming
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I didn't know it's raining good meal.
Free water.
Yeah. Yeah, this one here has like 50,000 plant packs in this one here.
Yeah, these ones are all fourth edition, the newer ones.
Yeah, let me check mine.
Yeah, 1933 is actually when this the first generation was actually printed. And I actually came across in 1937 to 54, and I just didn't grab it.
If I ever run across a first gen one, I'll snag that sucker like nobody's business.
Oh yeah,
They're probably gonna be in terrible condition, but be still
that's
worth
just
getting.
1933.
Okay, I actually got another book here that I didn't know we had, but Jenny had it apparently. The Doctor's Books of Home Remedies.
Mustard. I know a lot of people hate mustard, but mustard works great on burns.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
This is put out by Rodell Press from 1990.
I don't even know where I learned that.
Did you know there's a remedy for bedwetting?
Yeah, it's called not drinking water before you go to bed.
No, it all depends.
Always with wings.
We got to get something for your sinuses here. Let's see what they got on this home remedy for sinuses here.
Garlic.
Yeah, I'm waiting to grow mine.
It only says sinusitis. It doesn't actually say sinus problems or stuffy nose or anything
everywhere
like
in here. You hear it crunching under my wheels.
that. Nope. We even have things on how to increase your posture. I'm not sure if this backyard dandelion coffee.
The easiest way to fix your posture is cut a hole where your spine's at and just stick a Viagra right there. Bam! Straight as an arrow.
No,
Only
there's
for
another
4
one.
hours.
Well, that's when you need to call the doctors if it's more than 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. What is that?
I don't know. That depends on who you're with. 4 hours might be a short run.
I'm not sure what I'm watching, but I think I'm watching myself on a different setup here. I think I got the.
What are you doing?
Me, I'm actually looking at my book. I know there was.
Out over there.
You know, I had it up on my computer, up there on my TV, watching all this, and it turns out I was on the wrong one.
Weird.
Yeah, I got the 4th edition too. I
Yeah,
had
fourth
the 3rd
edition.
edition in the backpack that got stolen. Oh, you spelled it with an I.
I already said I fixed it.
Okay. Make sure you tag it into the playlist for the Real Teeth Challenge.
Yeah, it should be in there.
Oh, by the way, guys, this book also has about pests in here too, as well.
Well,
And how
that's
to identify
perfect for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's one. Okay, in the back to basics book.
Yes.
Right there, it says pest control, page 190.
Yes.
So let's see what they say under pest control from 190 here.
Yeah,
See, fly swatter. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Protecting your crops without poisoning them.
Yes. So when you mechanical pest control.
It's usually citrus
Using
and like
mechanical
apple.
means.
Okay, for aphids,
Actually, apple's part of the
dilution
rosé family.
Spray of clay or quassia extract.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your book, Cliff. Maybe you're having trouble with aphids there for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, I just spray them. Aphids don't like being wet.
They said soap.
Yeah,
especially
Water is also
soap.
effective. But make sure you rinse off the plants immediately.
Yes. What you can do is early in the morning, you get an hose end sprayer that has got the canister in it, and which has the Venturi siphon out of it. Do 1 ounce of Dawn soap for 1 gallon of water. Put it in a fan, spray down your aphids, and then about 5 minutes later, hose down the plant. And what the soap does in the water, it makes it where they can't breathe is actually they suck the water and the soap in their spiracles on the sides of their body, how they breathe, and they drown. It separates the water molecules.
Most arthropods breathe through their skin.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, it's a little
cockroaches.
spiracles.
Does anybody
You
know what
spray 'em when they die.
quassia spray is? QUASSIA.
No.
Cliff, it's in your book, but that's what they say that's good for killing aphids and caterpillars.
I'm not too worried about caterpillars this season. I haven't seen a single one.
But last year you had a ton of them.
Last year they because I was growing a lot of lettuce in one spot and they were eating all my lettuce.
No hashtag. Wait a second here. I gotta fix something here. Well, I'll get that fixed, Grace.
It's his
I
own
promise
video,
you.
and he didn't even put a hashtag in there. I
thought
fixed
I
mine
did.
when Grace told me about it, but I guess I spelled Colin wrong. I spelled it the traditional way, not the weird way.
Mhm.
My way is traditional according to my grandmother.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
make sure you
Filter
don't
killed a
use
lot of bugs.
antibacterial soap. Number one,
It'll kill
do not
ants.
use that.
Oh, the antibacterial
No.
stuff will destroy your plants.
It'll destroy your soil. It'll kill off all the microorganisms, the bacterium, and it'll also kill off all of the fungi that the plants depend on to change the nutrients into, the metals. It breaks it down. It goes through the fungus, and then the plants are able to take that nutrients up. Can't remember what it's called. It's been too long.
Well, JP, what kind of ants are you talking about? You talking about the little black sugar ants? Or are you talking about like the red ones, the red and black, the big red ones, the big red and black ones, or the big black ones? Because those are easy as heck to kill.
Yeah, which ones?
Yeah, I
You
added a
got
hashtag for that
harvester
one.
ants. You got
Right, so
harvester
it
ants.
should be part of that.
You have
Carpenter
ants.
ants.
carpenter ants. Yes.
I don't think I have anything for ants.
Argentine ants. Fire ants. Okay.
There's Argentinian ants? Who gave them a passport?
Yeah.
Actually, I have seen someone who used melted aluminum.
Oh yeah. Those are awesome when people do that.
Yeah. It destroys the mound and gives you some really nice art at the same time.
Yeah.
Very artsy, and it does everything you need to do.
Yeah. Dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's why you got to wear gloves, long sleeve shirts, and
Leather.
goggles.
And you never pour it
Yeah.
too fast. You got to pour that stuff slow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got to dig it up afterwards.
Yeah. Borax and sugar. Yeah.
Borax is pretty much a universal awesome thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's only two mines in the world.
Yeah, you really just want to kill your ants, just buy a bottle of DEET and just pour it down the hole.
But I like my ants. I got some really awesome ants. My Aunt Patty's amazing. She's my favorite aunt.
I
Sorry.
usually just smash them
I
out
had to
with
make
a
that
hammer.
joke. She's my only aunt I have left.
Yeah, give her some DEET.
No, I like my Aunt Patty. She's the out of 11 kids, she's the only one left.
All right, Grace, that'd be fun.
Okay, cool. I look forward to seeing it. I did make that correction. I did put the hashtag the grocery challenge in the description of the video. So hopefully
I'll be right back.
Is she okay over there? She dying?
That did sound
What's
good.
going on?
Actually, we should
Working
look
up a
up.
lung.
I wonder if I could look up something for coughs because she's having a serious cough there.
Yeah, it's usually warm honey and something else.
Well, whiskey and honey works.
Yeah, that's one of them.
And Jenny has a little flask with an Irish Trinity knot on it that she keeps for that kind of purpose.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I was rubbing my eye.
How does rubbing your eye not, hear what I'm saying? Get your finger out of your
All
eye.
right, guys. This is probably the best stuff that you can use to get rid of cockroaches and ants. Believe it or not, is this boric acid.
Boric acid, I've heard of that.
The
Yep, I
boric
had some of
acid,
that
yeah.
actually. It's a powder. You just spray it around the outside, and they walk on it, touch it, and they like die real quick.
Yeah, it's inert to us. It doesn't harm us. But what you can also do is you can also mix it in with a little bit of warm water. Give it mix up in there. You put it in a cotton ball. And you get a bottle cap and you stick it somewhere where the ants are, where the path of their ants are going, and they'll actually go to it, ingest it, and take it back to the nest and kill the rest of the nest.
Well, that's cool.
So this stuff works pretty good. A
Yeah,
little
I've
bit
got
of this, a
some,
little bit of sugar,
Arthro, that
and
works pretty
I'll
good
take care of
too.
it. Yeah, and you're not using those that nasty, harmful stuff. Save that nasty, harmful stuff for wasps and hornets.
And Africanized bees.
Yeah, actually, there's pretty good honey there.
Well, I'm not a beekeeper. You're closer to being one than I am.
Yeah, well, I've removed many, many hives. Countless.
Yeah, I tried to find something for your wife's cough. Couldn't find anything.
Yeah. No, she had surgery several years ago, and they actually moved her throat to fix her vertebrae when she fell,
Oh,
when she
my
was
dad
on the
had that
job.
before he passed away.
And after that, the cough is just there. It just messes with her throat in some way.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But tea with honeywood should help a little bit.
Yeah. No, like I said, they actually had to move her larynx and everything else over so that they can get to her vertebrae.
So they did cause any scarring? Is that what's the problem?
A little bit of scarring, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
My dad had the same surgery for his back because he shattered one of his vertebrae.
Yeah, hold on. Honey, which vertebrae did they fuse on you?
C2.
The C2.
Yeah, my dad actually shattered one of his vertebrae. They had to use a piece of his hip to replace it,
Mm-hmm.
and it made him an inch taller.
That's pretty cool.
Well, after that he couldn't. They fused it after that, and he couldn't walk very long. He couldn't sit very long. Yeah, it really made him miserable for the most part.
Yeah, diatomaceous earth is very good. How that works is actually gets inside their joints. It cuts up into the joints, and they actually dehydrate.
Oh, I didn't know. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Make sure it is the edible diatomaceous earth,
Food grade.
or the food grade, not vulcanized that they use for pools.
Because those are the stuff they use for pools. That'll pretty much sanitize anything that it touches. Which again will kill all the bacteria.
You're getting a big hug there, Jason.
Thank you.
Carol.
Thank you, Greg.
Carol's also the one who drew my family crest over here in the corner, by the way, Jason.
Yes, I see that.
Carol drew that for me.
Oh, that's nice, Carol. Yeah.
Just let you know.
Let's see. We were talking about the diatomaceous earth. Just make sure it's the food grade. Like I said, not the vulcanized stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Vulcanized means it's going to be heated up to a certain temperature where it actually changes the
composition.
The composition or the structure of that of the coral. And yes, it is coral that's actually ground up into a powder. It's like they're being covered with broken glass.
Question for you, Jason. You were telling me, was it last week or the week before, about you're cutting down some trees and stuff on your property?
Yes.
What kind of trees?
Let's see. Pretty much dead. Some of them are oak that I did remove, but they were all small and they were dying.
No, I mean, you save your oak. I'm assuming you're letting them dry out.
I got them drying. Well,
they're
trying to dry out now, but it's raining.
They make really good charcoal.
Yes, they do.
And they also that charcoal works really good in forges.
Yes. Almost any charcoal does, except for Kingsford. Doesn't get hot enough.
Yeah, that stuff burns out after
like charcoal that you're actually looking for.
You need a forge on your property.
Maybe during the winter time.
I need property.
Why? But one of the things that
Sorry, guys.
Ian requested when we moved to a blue place, he wants to put up a forge.
Wait a minute. What was that?
If you want him to be quiet.
No, he's fine.
Okay, 'cause I know what pig's ears are.
That'll keep him quiet and busy for a
They're
while.
by the door.
Hold on. Let me get the dog a treat. He'll be quiet.
I would love a color version, Carol. That'd be awesome. What do you think, Cliff?
I was gonna say you have it there. You can color it yourself, can't you? Don't you have the original JPEG file?
No, it wasn't a JPEG. It was a PDF.
Oh well, if you still have the PDF, you should be able to print it out and color it and then upload it again.
I don't have a printer.
Ooh. I need my hot fries. Where the heck did I put them?
That was Big's ear.
Cliff, you may have your hot fries. I've got
Sorry,
my
guys. I have a very busy household.
stacks.
What?
I got my stacks.
Where's your
It's
snacks,
not-
Jason?
Jason,
What was that?
it's not-
Where's your snacks?
All right, hold on. I'll get my snacks. Hold on.
knock attack?
It's not a Thursday night live without talking about food without having snacks.
Excuse me. My power
Cheers.
grape juice.
That's
Cheers.
not pretzels.
Cheers.
Spoons.
Oh yeah.
You need chopsticks to go with those. Oh, here he goes. He's going for the chopsticks. There you go. Ooh, look at you, Cecilia, having snacks already. She's got sugar cookies.
Ooh.
I'll take the pretzels over the sugar cookies.
Well, good luck with JP. I hope you get it.
Really, camera? Really?
Thank you,
Really?
Carol. I really appreciate it.
Really now? Fart basket.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got a lot of my planting done last weekend. I got some seeds in the with some starters right now.
What about lumber that we did plant?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of celery too. Love celery.
What?
What was that?
Said I love celery. We're gonna be planting one of those probably this weekend.
Oh, I love celery too. But one of the let's see, I want to plant some. What are they called? Type of the potatoes, the small round red potatoes. Baby red.
Yeah.
I want to grow some baby reds.
Hold on.
Anybody can grow the big giant thingies. I want baby reds for I can make them in my stews
Yeah.
and stuff.
Or the Yukon Golds, or
I want the big old russets because those things can get huge.
Like the ones that Mallory had.
Yeah, those were reds. Some of those are massive.
What did she do with all? She still has all those potatoes, doesn't she?
She probably sells a ton
Yeah,
of them down in the cooler.
yeah, Grace is actually right. You can actually put the diatomaceous on your food. It helps clean everything out.
Thank you, Carol. I really appreciate it.
I was gonna say so does prune juice.
She should make some potato chips with all those potatoes, and fries, and hash browns, and vodka.
Oh,
I said the
there's
magic
actually a
word.
recipe.
I said the
Yeah,
magic
there's
word.
actually a recipe. There's actually a recipe. You can actually do the potatoes and citrus together, which is fairly potent.
But isn't it potatoes are what you use to make vodka?
Yes, it is. But you mix the citrus in there, it gives the sugar,
Mm.
and it makes it even higher.
Okay.
And it's like a potato citrus wine.
I don't
And
drink, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it'll throw you for a loop if you're not careful.
I don't
Remember
even
making,
do
my
anything
mom
with
making that when I
alcohol
was
in it.
younger.
I don't even do cough medicine or anything. Mouthwash,
Got
none
a
of
hole in
that.
my bag.
You get a hole in your bag. It's called your mouth.
That's why I prefer the plastic container.
I like the plastic container. It's actually pretty cool. What are you going to use it for when you're done with it?
Target practice.
For which one? Your crossbow would be the ideal one right now because you're out of, you said you haven't practiced enough with it.
No, I haven't practiced enough with it.
So there you go.
I'm pretty sure he
But,
uses a Freedom seed spreader.
When this thing is full of water,
I know.
even at 80 meters, 81 grains goes right through it.
Mm-hmm. Well, now when my little device gets colorized by Carol, I'm thinking about putting it on T-shirts. What do you guys think?
Okay. Yeah.
I try not to think. Some days it hurts.
So that's when the smoke comes out your ears?
And my nose. That's why I can't breathe.
It's only coming out of one
That's when the
nostril
squirrel
right
gets
now.
hungry. That's when the squirrel gets hungry. He doesn't want to run.
Yep.
Well, Cecilia said she's got beer nuts.
Yeah.
Not to sound crude, I didn't know beer had nuts.
I've also got cookies.
No, they have hops.
Okay. Hops I knew. Oh, that reminds me. I was looking at the book and it said something about medicinal properties of hops.
Ooh.
Now that would be something interesting
I got
to
like
find
8
out.
bags of these things.
You know, I'm in an area that I think they actually grow pretty well.
I'm going to check out medicinal properties of hops. What do you got? Any guesses what it could be? Besides getting drunk.
Containers all
Well, I know they're bitter. I know that. I know it's an aromatic.
Hops?
Yeah, hops is an aromatic.
231.
Dude, there's a cockroach in my cookies.
He's not eating much. Forgive
How
me.
did it get in there?
I'm trying to find the page to see where is it at. Okay, hops. Uses: tea of fruits, strobiles, whatever those are, traditionally used as a sedative, an antispasmodic, a diuretic for insomnia, cramps, coughs, and fevers. Externally for bruises, boils, inflammation, rheumatism. Experimentally antimicrobial. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. I killed that one.
Okay.
Relieves spasms of smooth muscles. Acts as a sedative. That's disputed there. Contains several sedative and pain relieving components. Hops picker fatigue is a condition believed to result from the release of an essential oil during harvest. Used to relieve mood disturbances, nervous tension, anxiety, and unrest. Approved
Damn, I need
in
magnesium.
Germany to treat discomfort from restlessness or anxiety and sleep disturbances.
I need some magnesium.
Considered calming and helpful in promoting sleep.
Yeah, vodka.
Probably that's not too far off, but yeah, it said handling plant often causes dermatitis. Dislodged hairs can irritate eyes. Crystalline resin in fruits causes rare allergic reactions.
So it's like rolling in fiberglass.
No, stinging nettle.
It's like stinging nettle, but stinging nettle is actually good for you. You can eat that when cooked.
Yeah, just don't touch it until it's after it's done.
Yeah. But
What's it say about milkweed?
Milkweed. Okay, give me a second. I got to get to that page. The words are really tiny, so I have to take my glasses off to find them, which makes it hard
Isn't
for
milkweed-
everything else.
Milkweed's part of the thistle family, isn't it?
Well, it depends on the milkweed.
175.
Yeah. I gotta go refill my
Which type
juice
of
up here in a
milkweed
minute.
are you talking about? There's 3 kinds.
The thistle one, the one that everybody thinks it's a weed.
Common
I think
one,
it's the,
four-leafed, or swamp.
I'll pick one.
Well, here's the picture of the common one.
That's the one that the monarchs are on, isn't it?
That one is from Canada to Georgia, Alaska, Oklahoma, Kansas to North Dakota. So yeah, probably everywhere. Used as root tea as a laxative and a diuretic for gravel, kidney stones, and dropsy. Applied milky latex to warts, moles, and ringworm. Root tea expirant, diuretic, induces sweating. Used by early physicians for asthma and rheumatism. Latex is chewed as a gum. Dangerous practice. See warning below. Warning: potentially toxic.
Yeah. Anything that's got a milk.
It contains cardioactive compounds. So
Yeah,
bad for your
that's
heart.
because. Yeah, it's actually anything that has a milky white sap is something you usually should stay away from.
I've got a heart condition. I don't need that.
No.
It's Aesclepias syriaca, milkweed family. That's what it says. So, unless you want to talk about the other 2 types, like I said,
I know one of them can be used for a painkiller. I just can't remember which one it was.
give me a second. I'm looking at the swamp milkweed. Which
Yeah, let me go and refill my juice
here's
glass.
the here's
All right,
the
go for
swamp, and here, the other one is the 4-leaf. I'm gonna see.
Oh, foxglove is toxic. You cannot eat that stuff. If you ingest it, you're pretty much done. That's my milk bottle. I'm the only one that drinks out of it.
No, I don't see any one of the milkweeds as being anything good. Because they're all potentially toxic. So, yeah. Stay away from milkweed. That's the lesson of the day. Let me get my glasses on so I can see what everybody's writing now.
Milkweed's good for bugs.
Hey, Blake, how you doing? Actually, willow bark. We look up willow.
I mean, Cecilia, I'm usually done with this thing in like a day or 2. It doesn't have time to spoil. I'll most likely drink half of this tonight and then half the rest of it tomorrow.
322.
No, it's not. It's 8:30.
I know, but I'm looking at willow bark. That one is one I've been meaning to check out anyway.
Well, if you want to look up willow bark, you got to go talk with Russell. Maybe he can get willow to bark.
If he can get willow to bark, she's probably got worse problems to worry about. I was thinking more of Buffy the Vampire Slayer type willow, so that's a whole different ballgame.
She doesn't bark; she just throws spells at you.
Yeah. I was looking at the different willows and see if there's supposed to be a willow bark tea that's supposed to be a good substitute for aspirin. And willow bark.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
Because I want to know that one in particular for the reason if in the world situation, I'm supposed to be on an aspirin regimen every day. If I can't find aspirin, I would like to find a substitute that will do the same thing.
And you have no aspen trees around you.
We have willow, but I want to make sure it's the
Yeah.
right willow.
Yes. Not the little short guy running around.
I love Willow Ufgood. He's awesome. At least I know his last name. Most people don't. And he was really good in Harry Potter.
There we go. Spinning wheel, death's done. Okay.
I was wondering about that. Okay. I'm looking at
There we
white
go.
willow. Uses very bitter, astringent. Used for diarrhea, fever, pain, arthritis, rheumatoid, poultice for washing, for corns, cuts, cancers, ulcers, and poison ivy rashes. Okay. Weeping willow, which is what I have around here.
Oh,
Yeah.
not good for much other than soaking up water.
Originally used in Europe as a tonic, antiseptic, fever-reducing, and astringent qualities. Bark is used for at least 2,000 years in China for rheumatoid arthritis, jaundice, and fevers.
You say jaundice or jaundice?
Jaundice with
Okay.
a D.
Okay.
And fevers. Leaves used in China to reduce heat, fevers. Treat skin conditions, eruptions, regulate urination, and a blood purifier. Using the treatment of mastitis, whatever that is, toothaches, scalds, and other conditions. Contains salicin. Salicin is most like aspirin.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Cecilia? I didn't do
Right,
anything.
now, don't forget, if you ever have a problem, there's decon everywhere.
Is what?
There's decon everywhere in every store.
What? I didn't get the word.
Decon.
Decon,
Poison.
you know, rat poison.
Oh, I don't
It's
want to
actually
take blood poison.
warfarin. It's actually warfarin, which is the main ingredient for blood thinning for heart patients.
I'm trying to figure out what's Blake saying. You're welcome. What?
I didn't burp.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's in this book here. They got all different kinds of different willows, so I'm not sure. But I think the weeping willow actually has the stuff I need.
Yeah.
So that I have around here. And one thing good about willows, though, for those people who don't know, if you see a willow tree, there's water.
Yes. Same thing with cottonwood.
Yep, they will not grow without plenty of water.
Mm-hmm.
And cottonwood stains your hands really, really badly.
Yeah,
No,
they
but
do.
no, the water's there. The water's there.
So if you dig around the roots of those trees, you're more likely to find water.
Well, it depends
And
because
one of the-
cottonwoods don't grow straight down. They're not like elm trees or like pine trees. They don't send root systems down.
No,
They
the
go
surface
down
is-
and then they spread out.
That's why they fall over during storms.
Well, they are terrible trees too. They burn real fast. They break easy. They grow stupid quick.
And cottonwoods are really good for making bows.
Now that wood
Hey,
is
they're
way
really
too
good for
soft.
sucking water out of the soil for you too, if you're in a wet climate.
Yep, things you didn't know about trees.
I got
do-
3 cottonwoods in my yard. Trust me, I know about them stupid things.
One of the things I do plan to do with that 8-foot log I have from the ash tree that was in our yard is once it dries out, I'm going to split it, if I don't split it ahead of schedule, and let it dry out even further, and hopefully try to make my first longbow.
Oh,
I do have a draw knife. I don't have a spoke shave or anything like that yet, or the space to do it, because our garage is packed up with our extra stuff we can't keep in the house. So
yeah, and just keep going to the secondhand stores. You'll come across them.
oh, I know. That's where I got my my good draw knife, but it's going to take some time to make that one. It's going to take a couple years.
One more cookie.
Well, that's cool, Blake. No, I'm not sure how well an ash bow is going to be. More, it could be more like a self bow, or if anything. And hopefully, if it works out right, and it doesn't warp like like nobody's business, it probably should pull about maybe 60, 70 pounds.
Now, eucalyptus grow very weird. They actually twist as they are growing. And
Right.
same thing with mesquites.
I don't think anybody has ever. I don't imagine someone making a bow out of mesquite.
Unless you can find straight grain mesquite.
No, you will not find straight grain mesquite. Well, no, not even a Chilean mesquite. Those things are got a slow twist to them.
Could you? I could see someone using a riser out of one of those, maybe.
Yeah.
A composite bow.
Yeah.
You'd have to find a long enough section that's actually more or less straight grained.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it's just
I'm trying to remember.
Because we got mesquite trees down here. We get that stuff all the time for the fireplace, and that wood is never straight. Never.
no. That's hell on chainsaw blades, unless it's green.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it is a tough wood once it dries.
Oh yeah, it burns it burns like oak does. It takes forever because the grain density is so tight on that stuff.
That's
Blake,
why it
what
makes
was the kind of wood
great,
you used on the
barbecue
arrow
wood.
you sent me? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. I'm curious about some. He made that arrow, and I can't remember what it was made out of.
He said it was willow.
Not willow. It was something. Palmetto, maybe. I'm not really sure about palmetto. So
Wait, they got cottonwoods in Canada? I thought all they had up there was like.
I've been there.
palm.
That's a beautiful
Oh, it's
wood.
palm. Okay. Is it palmetto or just?
Palm?
I'm not sure the difference. So
Yeah, palm tree is a grass.
Really, camera? Literally not doing anything, and you just decided to give me the middle finger again. What the heck?
he didn't give you the middle finger. He gave you the left and right fingers. You just had to read between the lines.
I don't want to read between the lines. Reading between two lines is dangerous. I might get mauled.
Palmetto. Okay, I thought that was right. Because the one he sent me, Jason, beautiful fletched arrow, beautiful hand car. He he flint napped the tip himself, and but I don't think it was 100% dry when he sent it to me, and it warped on the way here.
Oh,
You know you can straighten that out with just a little bit of fire, right?
I'd rather not because it's actually a piece of art I'd rather not destroy.
No, you
Yeah,
just heat
it's,
it. All you got to do is just heat it up like over your stove, and then you can just bend it, and it'll straighten out that way.
you got to steam it like you do bamboo, from what I understand, right?
I don't do bamboo. I don't even like bamboo arrows. They suck.
No, I'm up for fly fishing. That's how we correct the fly fishing bamboo.
Who's going off over there?
What you doing?
The wife is got a phone call from her mom.
Wishing I was on the edge of my
I didn't say it would be a good bow, JP. I just said you can make a bow out of it.
That's been visiting on
It's probably a 1 or 2 time use bow if you're lucky. So I've got, well, my cottonwoods aren't that big. They're at
No,
best
cottonwood,
maybe
once
30 or
it
40
dries,
feet
it
high.
makes good BTUs.
Cottonwood's good for fire starting because that stuff
Oh, yeah,
burns
like
so
that.
quick.
Oh, a lot of BTUs on it.
Oh yeah, but it burns
But it goes quick.
fast,
Yes, it does.
like real fast.
Oh, I would love you to do that.
Eating those hot fries scared me out a little bit. Well,
Okay,
I had a
sorry,
tree
let me
like that
correct
once.
myself, folks. They were used for bow drills, not bows.
Oh yeah, cottonwoods. Oh yeah, because yeah, you get the friction on that stuff. It heats up real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're supposed to be make decent arrows for lighter weight
I
bows,
put in the
But if you can find a straight enough branch.
but it's usually made for like bow drills. So please forgive me for that. That was my mistake.
Okay.
With cypress? I don't know about that.
That one, I'm gonna look that one up, see if that even can be done.
Maybe an Italian cypress, maybe. It would be full of knots, though.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Bushcraft USA back in 2012 had a cypress bow built.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder what cypress he used.
Well, they show it said cypress is some beautiful wood, very nice.
3:30 nowadays.
They made a flat bow.
Interesting. Be right back.
We work tomorrow. Just to do special.
I think they used bald cypress, which are native to North Carolina. While they're not a good bow wood, you can make other things with it. But is what it says. You can make bows out of it. It's
Oh, I
not
forgot
great.
about that cypress now. See, I'm thinking Italian cypress, Leyland cypress, and is it Arizona cypress?
Yeah, I think he's talking about ones down in his area.
The ones I've come across, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm just going by what it says. Now,
Yeah.
the bows that I would like to see try making, Osage Orange is here in Iowa, like I was telling people earlier. And to be fair, in the early days of Iowa becoming a state, when it was still mostly prairie, they used Osage Orange staves for fence posts. And some of those fence posts are still around today from the 1800s. And they're well dried. And if you can find a really good fence post, sans the nails, whatever they used, you can still make yourself a pretty decent bow.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if for those posts they put in the ground, if they scorched them with the fire, they would make them last a little bit longer.
Prairie fires were common back then. So
Yeah.
it did get scorched more than a few times.
No, I meant as they were drying out.
I don't know. Remember, this was back in the 1800s, so
Yeah.
anything's possible. So
Yeah, I
if
got
you
lots
make
of
a bow
places
out of
here.
one of those, Blake, let me know. I would love to test it. I'm willing to test anybody's bow just because I want give me a chance to shoot it.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine who made bows, and he said, "Test for till destruction." Basically, he'd hand me a bow and said, "Use it until it explodes." And usually, I got 2 or 3 good years out of it before it did.
I am taking this stupid thing off because this is irritating me. Bye-bye.
When are they going?
Hey, Mandy.
Amanda!
After Kathy
Love.
comes in.
Mandy says hi.
My back.
Hi,
Jenny says hi.
It's a man, dude.
So I can understand that, JP.
What?
Walnut makes really good risers, even though I'm allergic to walnuts themselves.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody makes a bow and wants to want me to test it, I'll do it I'll shoot it live.
I'll make your bow,
left-handed.
but you got to start a fire with it.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Bite me!
I have no idea how to make
Sunday there, Cliff. Whether it says bow drills, you know what I think about bow drills. I don't like using the word hate, but I hate bow drill fires. As much as I love archery, I hate bow drills. I'll stick with my flint and steel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got really the first time I tried using a bow drill, I failed and succeeded at the same time, but then I learned. So the second time I got a fire going right away.
I just don't like it. Mm-mm.
It's
But-
an acquired taste. It's a hard thing to do if you don't know what you're doing. You have to have everything like almost perfect.
Perfect
It's flint and
conditions.
steel. I mean, I could get both of my pieces of equipment that I need, with the exception of the char cloth, soaking
Nice.
wet, and I can still use it to start a fire.
Oh, you can start a fire with a wet bow drill. It just takes a little longer.
I'd rather not take a longer. But mine's a lot faster.
What up, Herbert?
Hey, Dan, how you doing, brother? Awesome video, by the way. I'm not sure if anybody's seen it, but
Yeah, I haven't been
Okay.
active lately,
Bye.
so
he actually made a antique store video, like I did with mine, with going through Picker Nose. He
mhm.
made his own version. So there you go. You, by the way, there's something in his video you need to see. An old antique bear trap.
Oh my god, the like 2 foot wide ones with
Oh.
all the like metal
Oh
teeth.
yeah.
Oh man, they discontinued those because they were technically inhumane. They
Yes,
stopped.
they were.
They
But-
were destroying those.
I think this one's probably welded open. But yeah, he's got it it's all mounted and everything. So it's so awesome to see you too, Nicole.
I don't know,
Thank
I
you.
thought
Randy. I really
Trapper
appreciate
J
it.
Trapper J did a good job of showing how to set one of those.
Oh man, those things could
Oh yeah, you have to set those things with 2 people and some like good hardware because if that thing snapped on you, you're losing an arm.
you're losing more than just an arm. Your life.
No, you won't be able to get away. Yeah, I actually had to catch a rat with a
That's
foothold.
that's funny. Like, well, you can always send me some. Like, I will accept any arrowheads you got. I prefer the arrows. You know. Oh man, dry cedar. It
Yeah, what were you saying, Jason, about catching a rat with a what now?
was mounted to the board. Okay.
rat traps I had. Hold on, we're buffering.
We're not buffering.
Okay, that sounds a little bit better. But no, I actually had to use a foothold to actually catch a rat because the rat traps wouldn't work to get out of them. It was that big.
Jeez,
I've seen some big rats before.
Yeah.
were you guys importing your rats from New York?
Nope.
No, they're coming out of the forest.
They must be taking a train from the New York subway or something because I know New York rats are huge.
They're dire
Yeah.
rats.
Oh no. On my Instagram, you'll see a couple of pictures of them. I've had to get rid of.
Wow.
You have Instagrams?
I have an Instagram, yes.
That's how I talk to
That's
him too.
where-
I talk to you both that way.
Yeah.
Which it makes no sense because this fool has my phone number. He can literally just text me.
There's a reason why I don't call you, because usually when I'm free to call you, you're at work.
I didn't say you couldn't text me.
Well, the last couple of days I couldn't. Well, you already knew that until Tuesday when I finally got a phone back.
Pete. I can't even spell today.
Wait, you misspelled my name.
Grab that trap real quick. Or traps.
Huh. Did not know his last name was Hayes. I'm assuming that's the right one.
Yeah, that's him.
Yep. Oh smokes, man! That is a humongous. That's a good sized one.
Are you
Alrighty.
watching his video?
No, I'm looking at that thing. That's like freaking that thing from one end to the other is like 8 inches, 9 inches. Thing's huge.
Who's getting out of these?
That's because that's a decon mouse trap, not a rat trap.
No. Yeah, this is actually a Tomcat. I do have some T-Rexes, they're about the same size, but a lot stronger spring. Hold on a moment. Yes.
I was gonna say it looked like you caught these guys with what, like a conibear trap?
Yeah. See, these things are not that too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does a good job on them. Now,
Yeah, but
I
again,
had
those
a-
things are usually designed for mice, not rats.
yeah, that one there is actually for rats.
I've seen rats that would eat those.
These
things.
are the mouse traps.
Yeah, the littler ones.
Now, I actually had to catch the rat with this.
Yeah, conibear trap.
No, this is actually a foothold.
Foothold
Oh,
trap.
I
football.
don't have any
Those are
conibears
very
here.
common around here.
But the footholds or the conibears.
Both.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
this
know,
is just got the dog on there, the pan, and of course the springs and the
I had an uncle who used to
and
go
the
hunting with had his own trap line and everything. He used to boil the traps in walnut oil, if I remember correctly.
yeah, to keep them it's to keep them from rusting.
Yeah.
Instead of using a wax on them every year.
My
Oh, yeah.
uncle, the same uncle that I just told you about, also bear hunted bear with a bow.
Yeah, people
And
do.
his name was Daniel. So can you guess what name they threw on him? Daniel
Boone.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can get this one to cooperate with me.
Glad you're
try
going to
and
be
do this
around
with
more
the,
often, Nicole. We missed you.
Jason, about your pellets, finding those things randomly. Yeah, dude, those things will bounce off 3 or 4 surfaces, and sometimes they'll land right next to you.
Yeah, yeah.
I've actually
Don't set
done
the
that with
traps
my
and break
pellet
your
rifle.
finger there, Jason. Be careful.
I've shot a few things, and the pellet landed. I had one literally one time landed right in my pocket.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's all set right there. I'm not sticking my hand in this one because it's actually right on my knuckles.
Oh,
You
that
need a
one
pencil.
hurt. That's
You need
that's
a
probably
pencil.
got all. That's way more force.
Or a dowel rod.
Oh yeah. But that's what I had to use to
Do you have a
actually
dowel
catch the
rod handy by any
Oh.
chance?
Use a fork.
Let me open the curtains behind me.
There's a reason why I'm saying a dowel rod though, because you can show the damage what it does to
Oh,
something.
that'll damage.
Oh, well, something small, yes, but usually when it's in like a fox or a raccoon,
A
it's
fox?
just enough to hold them. Yeah,
fox?
it's
Really?
just enough to hold them. It won't break their bones. It's just actually enough to hold them. Oh. I'm looking here to see if I have something here behind me that I can use.
By the way, Jason,
Yes.
if I recall correctly, you have 6 minutes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I got to be a couple minutes before I have to go
I've been paying attention.
and get ready for now.
Gotta go get your jammies
I got a
on.
piece of plastic here.
Yeah.
Water bottle.
Hey, Cliff, want to see something really sad?
You're out of Pepsi? Completely out of Pepsi?
No. I've got a 2-liter in the fridge. No, that's for work.
Okay, there we go. I got my curtain tucked back in so I can open this up now.
Okay. Thank you.
A little thin little piece of plastic here. It's hollow.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, it's just enough to hold it.
Lift it up where we can see it. Okay, there we go. Whoa.
I actually broke it. Yeah.
Hope you didn't need that.
No, I don't. I actually had to use the outside part of it because it was part of a spool that we get our lamps shipped to us in a box, and it keeps them from being crushed.
Oh, okay.
And I put them on the sideways, and I can put stuff on there that'll spin. But yeah, a little plastic, it'll break the plastic. But a
good
pencil,
fingers.
it just dents a pencil. Yeah, it just dents a pencil.
Yeah.
That still hurts, though. I think those got, what, like 10
Oh,
to
yeah.
15 pounds of clamp?
Is that foot pounds?
Yeah.
Or is that worse than that?
No, it's about 10, 15 pounds.
No, I think it'd be a little
Between
bit more than that. About 20.
Yeah, but that one's only so 6 months old. I have not boiled it. I just let it.
What
do its
number
thing.
is that one? Because I know my uncle.
That's a
his
1.5.
1.5.
That's a 1.5.
Let me give me a second. Let me do a quick look here.
Yeah, like I said, I've gotten my thumb caught in it. It really didn't hurt. It's just like, yeah, I got caught in it.
Good night, Cecilia. Take care. Sweet
Night,
dreams.
Cecilia. Love you.
Sleep well.
I would like to have it laminated, so it has more of a larger surface area.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you get it laminated, you'll have extra
So yours is a
layers
1.5,
here
right?
and here, and it actually has more surface area. Yes,
They're saying
it's
that you can use
2.
that one for coyote, red fox,
Yeah.
kit fox, Arctic fox, and bobcats and minks.
Small bobcats.
Yeah, like I said, it's not enough to break their bones. It's just enough to clamp on them and hold them.
Freak them out.
Oh, you can also do raccoons.
Yes, raccoons,
And
possums.
possums.
Possums, yeah, go up to 1.65 coil spring
Yeah.
kind. Put hole traps.
Yeah, it's only 2 coil.
Yeah. I
So I don't.
did some research. I found a recommended traps, sets, and attractors.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I said, we have chickens here, so at my mother-in-law's house, she's right next door, and I also have the hold on, let me get it the dog.
No. Hey, Jason, hold off on getting the traps. You're 2 minutes
Okay.
away.
Okay, yeah, it's called a dog proof. So
We'll do a night on trapping next time.
yeah, we can do that, whenever.
We can talk more about traps and stuff like that. That's out of my area of expertise, so you would probably take the lead on that one.
Yeah.
He knows gardening. I know archery. You know trapping things.
Yeah, and gardening too. I used to grow grass for a living.
Okay, cool. But good night, sir. Thank you for coming. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my my sour grape juice and go to bed.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll talk after your trap things. We'll talk more about archery stuff, and maybe get you out and practicing with your crossbow.
Yeah, I also like to get out there with my big bow too, my compound. But
hey,
I need to
archery is archery.
I just need to get some 3D targets.
Your jug is a 3D target.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller for me to do.
Okay, now here's the thing.
Fill it with
That's what
sand.
you want to do technically. I started out practicing hitting one of these right here on this part right here at 20 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, remember I'm shooting right-handed and I can't see out of my right eye. I have to use my left.
So
I
same
have
thing.
to adjust.
I can switch hands and do the same thing, either hand.
Yeah.
I can switch dominant eyes.
Now, like I said, but my sights are set up for right, so I have to adjust for my left.
You can adjust. You can switch. Oh, you need to switch. You get a new different bow then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta go to bed.
Yeah,
sir.
I can't.
Go to bed.
I'm going. All right. You guys have a good night.
Love you, brother. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I'm off on Saturday, so I can stay up late tomorrow night.
That's next week. Oh, cool. Yeah, I checked.
Yeah, I can stay up late tomorrow. I don't work Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.
Night, brother. Okay.
And then there were 2.
So.
Just the 2 of us.
Yep,
exactly.
Just the 2 of us. You and I. Okay, sorry.
For another minute.
For another minute? What? For another hour? I'm good. I'm not hurting anywhere. I'm not tired. I'm just out of Pepsi, which is really kind of sad.
I've been tired. All I've wanted to do all day was sleep.
Oh, thanks, Grace. That's a good idea. Ducks and Bucks made a trapping video, so that's cool. Now, I forgot. JP, do you what kind of bow do you have, if any? I know I need to get Nicole needs a bow where she's at now. I have a compound, but I can't use it, so I'm gonna probably end up getting rid of it.
I wish I had a compound.
You want one?
Yes, if I had a compound, I could reinforce it and nobody would get in.
Ha 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 ha. A compound bow, left hand. Would you take one?
Nah, I'm not much of a. To be honest, I'm really not a compound bow person.
Neither am I. Ian got it for me, but I don't use it because I'm not comfortable with it. It's too heavy, it's too bulky. That you got your trench lighter.
Yeah, it's going. Can't even tell it's going.
I saw you light it, and you're blowing on it.
It's not picking it up at all. It does not look like it's lit.
Yeah, that's called a foothold trap, Grace. Just like the one that Jason was showing. Foothold traps are the most common type. Then the upgrade from that is the conibear trap. That's the body holding kind. They look square when they're closed. Now, anything other than that, like snares or anything like that, that's way out of my comfort zone and area of expertise.
Also depends on where you're at too, because some of those are actually illegal.
Getting your arm hit is a matter of technique, and there's simple tips and tricks you can use to shoot without even having an arm guard if you know how to hold the bow properly. I could do left or right-handed.
I can shoot without an arm guard, but every once in a while I'll forget what I'm doing and I'll miss and I'll all the way down the forearm. That goes from here all the way down, and boy, let me tell you, that stings.
Also, if you hit it just right, I've seen people do it. Their whole hand just goes numb and they can't do anything for a while.
Yep.
But
I've done that a few times. I just do this.
Yeah.
And it gets the blood flowing.
I did find out a while back. I'm not sure if I talked to you guys about it, but I have a cataract in my right eye.
Tell it to go sit somewhere else, stupid cat.
I know. I tried to make him sit nice and, and all that other stuff. But they said they could fix it once it gets bad enough. I don't understand the logic on that one, to be honest.
Yeah, fix it before it becomes a problem. It's the American health system. They won't do squat until it's like detrimental to your physical abilities.
Well, because I'm right-eye dominant and left-handed, I'm left-eye. I'm not. I don't really technically, have no bow. Oh man, I looked up a bow for Cecilia. I actually found Canadian eBay and Canadian Amazon. And if you need a bow, I can help you find one. I'm really pretty good at that. If you don't believe me, ask him. He can tell you.
No, yeah, we can find them. Me and Colin are good at searching for things.
Ooh, nipple ripped off by the bow. Male or female?
How do you get a nipple ripped off by?
They went across and.
Yeah, I understand that, but even so, it shouldn't have enough force to just pull it off.
Oh no! In order for a decent hunting bow, probably on naked and frayed, there's probably about 65-pound draw. But the thing is, you would actually have to hold the string way down here in order to hit it. And that's if it's a female, then there'll be exceptions to that rule. I don't have one of those, but I have something I use as one of those. That somebody made one out of an old antenna.
Now, if you have one of the old retractable ones, yeah.
Oh, I can understand that, JP. But if you ever need any help with shooting and everything, anything like that, let me know. I'm more than welcome to help you out.
He lies. He's
I've
not
been
going to help
teaching
you.
for over 20 years. So I can teach you left-handed, right-handed, forward, backwards, and blind. You name it, I can teach it. And if you don't believe me, I can shoot. Check out my archery trick shot video.
That one's a lie, too.
It was filmed live. Come on.
It was staged, filmed live. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Very interesting, Grace. Very interesting. Wonder if it's post or pre. Never mind.
It's none of my business, and they are who they are. But play it like a trumpet, if you can.
I have to Google what a trumpet looks like.
Go. See what happens.
Oh, what are those things? I had to actually Google what a trumpet looked like because I forgot what one looked like.
Well, it could be either a trumpet or a French horn or a tuba, a trombone, all same principle.
I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, I can't play flute no more.
Well, you're supposed to be going to bed anyway, hon. It's after 10.
Yeah, so.
Ooh.
You go to bed if you're playing the flute.
You can too if you go on the bed on the other side of the house.
Jenny.
She usually turns on the fan and closes the door anyway.
Ooh.
Because
I wonder what she does. Hey, Jenny, what do you do to turn on the fan?
Huh?
What do you do to turn on the fan?
Push a button.
Push a button.
Push a button.
I don't understand now.
Hon, what do you do to turn me on?
Whoa.
Same principle, but with a fan. Get it?
Push a button.
Remember, he's got the left-handed brain like we do.
Undo the button.
A kazoo?
A zaku.
No.
A tube with a piece of fabric on it on the top.
This one here is
floor.
actually not too bad, though. I mean, for $1 at a yard sale.
The sad part is they probably didn't even realize the value of that. That's probably a $30 flute.
I don't know. I mean, let me do a quick. I'll check. I don't know.
Define soon, Nicole, because to be honest, I'm probably not going to be on too much longer. I still got to put my sheets on my bed, and I am like just mad tired. All I've wanted to do today was just sleep.
Actually, let me see here.
Pan flute. Oh, like 800 tabs open today.
Oriental Trading Company's got them for like $9. I'm trying to find one like mine, which is a lot of them are like recorders, and I don't. Mine's not a recorder type. Mine's actually like a real flute. Play it from the side, not from the
Here's
end.
a bamboo one.
Yeah. You're probably right, though.
Found one, but it doesn't show the price. I'm finding a bunch of things similar.
Yeah, they got different ones. I mean, they have a some for $28 and some for like $10 and all this other stuff. I mean, I've had multiple kinds of flutes over the years. My favorite one was my rosewood one, but that went bye-bye. Ian's mom got rid of it.
Oof.
She didn't like me playing it.
Jealous because she couldn't.
I don't know. Just I think she didn't like the music. She's not very musically inclined.
Gotcha.
But it was a 3-piece bamboo flute, which was really nice. The key of D.
Okay, I'm finding tons of wooden flutes.
But I don't see anything resembling mine at all. You know? There's stuff that looks like you blow from the end like a recorder, but not bamboo.
You mean similar to that thing?
What thing? Oh, this thing? Not with what? Yeah, that one. Yeah,
There's the end piece, and then that's the finger hole.
That's pretty close. But that one's actually that's one you blow from the end, not from the side.
No, that's the top hole right there.
Yeah, but that's the one you blow into, not across.
No, it's not like a recorder. That's the air hole. That's the keyway air hole right there. You blow in or blow across.
The ones I have are square. That's why that's an end you blow into type. If you click on it, you'll see that.
That's at 11 feet long. I'm like, man, that is a huge one.
That would be a huge one, yeah.
At that point, it'd be a didgeridoo. Or didgeridoo.
Weird. The ones I've been finding are like way freaky expensive for ones similar to what I've used. And I have. And I paid $1 for this one.
Grace. The way she says that. Boobs with a bonus gift. I guess that's one way of putting it.
Definitely. Let me see here. I'm still, dang, that's weird.
I won't say it on this channel, but
Yeah, I'm not. Oh man, I can't. Maybe mine's just unique.
Could very well be. Ugh, it's 20 minutes there, and ugh, I have an hour's worth of stuff I still got to watch. Jesus.
Did you watch Grace's new fire starting video?
No, I'll get to that one probably tomorrow. Very awful in a fun way.
Yeah, I've been looking. I don't even see anything close to resembling mine, to be honest. And I figured mine would be like a really cheapy $10 whatever, you know. You know what I mean?
Yep. And you said yours was a bamboo one?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. See?
I'm not even looking. Hold on. So this is just a plain Jane bamboo flute with a end cap. Interesting.
Yep. You can see it. There's the end. You can see it. You can tell that's a bamboo right there.
Oh yeah.
But it's whoever made this did a good job. I like the sound it makes. Really, you know. Well, be glad that's all you singed, Grace.
Right. Yeah, see, that's why I would never do Naked and Afraid, because I'd be naked and everyone else would be afraid.
Well, didn't Tyler get asked to be on that show?
Actually, he almost made it on that show.
What? He just didn't have the presence.
Something like that. What's
Yeah.
yours? What's your set to your flute?
I think it's a key of D. I don't know.
I found something that's similar.
It doesn't really say anything on it, to be honest.
Here, let me show you this one.
I don't want to change his name. Yeah, it's pretty similar to that one. But mine's not $110, though.
Yeah, I know. But this is also key of low C, but
I don't know. Give me a second. I think I know how to play. I don't know. What do you think?
possibly.
Just a little bit.
Oh man, that thing's a 26-inch. That's why it's a freaking $110.
Mine's about 17.
Let's see what I can find.
It's about the same width of my computer. My
Yeah,
laptop.
that's just what I found on that. That was one of the first things that I
I saw that
ran
same
across.
one too. Okay, has anybody seen Justin and found out which property he chose? No one's have seen him since in a while, so we need to know.
Yeah, I definitely want to know. I haven't heard that. He has not even put out a video recently.
Sure, why not? Nothing wrong with Lean on Me. I at least I didn't start doing Take on Me. You know,
Jesus, last one he did was 9 months ago.
he did a couple lives.
Yeah, but the last video he did was 9 months ago.
I mean, I was on one of his last lives. I was not very sure, but I hurt my
Oh,
shoulder.
sorry, he did hot tent cooking 2 months ago.
Okay. But this is one thing I always take with me when I go backpacking, though. Some people take harmonicas and stuff like that. I take that. It doesn't take up a lot of weight. It's just, it's not very heavy.
I still think he went with Lake House.
You think he did?
Yep.
Why is that?
It's next to the lake. He's literally got the properties like 20 feet from the lake.
But he's got access to the lake, though, if I remember correctly.
Oh, he's got full access to that because the thing runs right onto his property.
Right. And the other two people didn't really like it, the fact that it did.
Yeah, well, they can suck it. Water rights are water rights.
That's true. It's called a redneck haircut. Okay.
Oh my God, Blake, I'm gonna smack you with a wet mackerel.
Is that before or after the string cheese or the cheese whiz?
What did I smack him with?
Yeah. Fill it with
How
cheese
about
whiz first.
How's about I fill the mackerel with the cheese whiz and then slap him with it?
That's what I just said.
Be a cheesy fish.
Oh, put him up with the goldfish.
Goldfish. But water rights. Blake. Killing me, brother. Killing me.
I need it. It's almost 20 after. You need to get some sleep. I've got to go tuck my wife in, folks. I'll be right back.
Tuck her in. Good night, Jenny.
Night.
Want to say goodbye to everybody, hon?
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So you don't play any instruments at all, Cliff?
Yeah, I play one, but we're just not going to mention what kind I play. But anywho, yeah, no, I'm not.
play the
I used to
didgeridoo,
do a
don't
recorder when I was younger, but yeah, I was never really an instrument. I never really liked band type stuff.
Well, mine's not. I mean, when I was in band in high school, just because it was everybody else was, I played the drums and the trombone.
Yeah, so you're a band nerd. I never got
No,
into
no,
any
no,
of
no.
that.
The thing is, I'm talking about junior high. Then after that, I went out for track and I never played again. But I picked up flute on my own, and I just liked it. And I play for myself mostly. But I think I'm okay. Right back. Left, you have the con.
I don't know what to talk about. I'm like dying over here, folks. I look like I'm drunk. I feel like I'm drunk. Sinuses are killing me. And I need to put that back where it goes. Back in your hole. I see you, folks. I see everybody down in the chat. I see you all in there. The 5 of you that are actually watching. I can send you a link, but you ain't going to get up here until Colin gets back. But I'm not going to stay on much longer. I've got stuff to get done here, and to be honest, I just want to crash. I want to get like 12 hours of sleep today. Because I got to be at work in the morning. And I don't want to go. And my freaking eye is killing me. It's been, because of my sinus thing, my eyes, left eye's been messing with me all day. And no, I'm not sick. The stupid sinus thing, it comes and goes, bugs me. Because I still have taste. I can still taste everything, so I'm not sick. And nothing tastes like burnt metal. Yeah, Blake, it's what, like 11 o'clock over there? 10 o'clock? Sorry, folks. Nah, it's just, I haven't been outside all that much today. It's been kind of garbage weather, so I didn't do anything at work or outside. I'm not even going to ask on that one, Blake. I will just say good luck on that one. Yeah, so why home so early today? Sorry, I'm like zoning out here, folks. I'm like mad tired. I'm gonna wait till Colin gets back, and then I'm probably gonna split. I'm like wicked tired. Right.
Got that song stuck in my head now. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
I farted. JP is still in the chat. Nicole's here.
Hey, Nicole. How's work
And
going?
apparently
Blake's
Blake
here.
has to go get his mom at 6 a.m. from the local iron factory.
Who?
Blake has to go apparently grab his mom from the
Out
local
of jail?
detainment center.
Oh my gosh, what'd she do?
Yeah, I didn't bother to ask. That's none of my business.
Is it like YouTube jail or Facebook jail or TikTok jail?
Real. But I didn't feel like asking. It's really none of my business. I don't need to pry into Blake's personal life.
Well, you just see what Nicole just posted
Yeah.
about
Take
the
a
hot
nice shower at some point before 2 p.m.
I'll wash my hair in the morning. That's true, JP.
Yeah, it also means you haven't died yet.
Yep. Long as you are vertical breathing and walking, you're good. Or rolling, depending on how you go.
Depends on how many donuts you've eaten in life.
Well, I was thinking about if you're able to walk or not. Then you can say,
True.
"This is how I." Then you can actually say, "This is how I roll."
I roll like a flat tire.
Uh-oh, here she comes. She said, "Send her a link," so I'm sending her a link.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be up for too much longer. I'm probably gonna leave here in about 5 more minutes.
Oh, how you feeling though, dude? Honestly,
Well, my head feels like it's gonna explode. To be honest,
you feel like you got cotton stuffed up there?
cotton stuffed up. What? I can breathe out of this nostril, but I can't breathe out of this nostril.
No, up here, not down here.
No, I've got like it's really annoying. It switches. Like I'll have sinus congestion on one full side, and then the other side will be fine, and then like the other side, it's like the whole side here.
It keeps on switching.
Huh?
Keeps on switching.
Yeah, it just keeps switching. I'll have one clogged nostril, and it'll be sore on that side, and then it'll do the other side. And it also doesn't help the fact that I tweaked this muscle in here. So yeah, that's
Yes. Long time no see.
not helping much.
Buddy.
Hi, Nicole.
You're
Hi.
all red and everything.
Yes, it's this pink room I'm in. It's my daughter's room because the baby's asleep in the other room right now. I decided to come in here where it was quiet. I didn't realize my red shirt. Let me take this off now. I just walked through the door. It's part of my uniform.
He's throwing money at you.
You didn't even notice I was stopped.
At the pay I'm getting right now, I'll take anything. Oh my God. The pay is horrible. I can't even begin to describe how bad it sucks. But at the end of the day, I do what I love, and there's people that need it.
Remember, I worked in the medical field myself, but I worked on the,
So exactly what I mean.
yeah. It sucks. The stress is through the roof and everything else.
That's why I'm home early tonight, actually. It's been one of those weeks. I've still got a full 10 hours to do tomorrow. And
You got new glasses since the last time I've seen you.
I do.
I saw that.
I couldn't wear the
You also
other
look
one.
like you lost some weight, too.
I have actually a lot. My boobs ain't got no smaller, but I've lost about 30
I'm
pounds.
not looking at your boobs.
Yeah, they're not even in screen or on screen, Nicole.
Hey, they better not be.
You know, before I became back tame, you never knew what would happen.
Well, yeah.
No,
That's
I'm
true.
just no, but I feel a lot better too. I swear I walk about 10 miles a night up and down them hallways. I
Yeah.
carry about 30 patients a night by myself, so
I've had to carry more than a few patients myself, but mine were usually armed.
no, mine are completely bedridden, total care. They
Mine
need to
were,
be everything.
yeah. I understand how you feel.
What?
And little
Fish that was empty.
I see that.
puppy.
You have lost a lot of weight.
I've cried like all day. I lost my aunt today. I lost a couple.
My condolences.
Thank you. She was sick, and it's not like she was super young, but still a little sad.
I bet.
There's just been a lot, and like a couple of residents too that I've gotten fond of over the last year. They all go, together. So it's been a new crowd of people, and it's just been a lot.
Okay, Nicole, I need to ask a favor.
Mm-hmm.
If you look over your left shoulder, you'll see something I'd rather not.
Yeah, the poster
On
on
the
the
wall.
door.
The other side, the other way.
I know what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Just turn the camera just a little bit. Oh, I lost her.
She pushed a button.
No, I just wanted, in case somebody might have a hissy fit on about my channel, so I'd rather not have that issue. But you're well. I'll wait for her to come back up. She's going to be back.
Oh, gotcha, Blake. Gotcha.
Ah, okay, I see. That's why you enjoy the fruits of my labor way too much. Welcome back.
Welcome back to something a little more civilized. Oh my
There
God, I
you
didn't realize
That was interesting.
had that poster hung on the door. That's
I wasn't sure if I should say anything or not.
Huh?
I wasn't sure if I should say anything, but in case someone in YouTube
Completely
may
inappropriate.
throw a hissy fit.
I completely understand that. So not appropriate. Like, what is she thinking? That's her style, I guess.
Gothic.
And she likes Takis, apparently.
Oh my God, yes. And she loves the Monster Energy drink. She collects those too. I can show you all the
And
collection.
llamas.
And she's got a rat up there.
That's a bear. I don't think that's a llama. That's a
That's
bear.
a llama.
Oh, there's a llama. Yeah. Where is
Oh,
he?
it is a llama.
See? Told you.
Okay, it's two llamas.
It's a
llama?
Bahama llama.
Wow,
Right
see,
up
there's
there.
a bear.
Teddy bear. There's a giant teddy bear. She sleeps with that since every night since she was like 2.
Wow.
Death Note. That show
So-
sucked.
That it did, but somehow I was still intrigued.
I watched
So
the entire series after like the third episode. I pretty much knew what was going to happen, and the sad part was the ending just absolutely sucked.
Okay, what were you guys talking about?
Death
Death-
Note.
Never seen it.
It's an anime.
It's was it Netflix or Hulu? What was it on?
Oh God, I don't remember. I used to watch it on cable.
True.
So you've moved since the last time we've actually had you up on the panel.
You said
Right.
what?
She has.
Did you move to a new place since the last time we had you
Yeah.
up?
Yes. I moved to Blanchard.
So you have property
Oh.
now? Okay.
I hate this phone. It's not going to stay up. I'm just going to hold it. Yes. See, it's about 40, 50 minutes outside the city of Newcastle. Real small little town. I love it. Everybody here is really great. Everyone keeps to themselves, which I love. And I've got property now to where I have a whole acre around me where if
You
I
have
don't
a
want to,
garden.
I don't have to.
You can have a garden if you want.
Exactly. And it's really awesome that the neighbors on the far side, about a mile away, where our fence line ends, their property begins. And they've got bulls and sheep and a donkey. I love this freaking donkey. He's so cool. I can't get over the donkey.
I would love to see a tour of your property someday.
Absolutely, for sure.
It's a big section.
I can take soon, and I would love to do that. Like take
Cool.
y'all.
I look forward to seeing it when you do get around to it. I know you're busy, but when you do.
And there's a new grandbaby in the house. She's like too perfect.
And
She's-
happy grandma. Then.
Thanks. This is the number 8. Number 8, but the first one that's been like here since day 1. The rest of them, I got after they were already a couple months old.
Right. Mine is turning 16 on the 1st.
Oh,
Ian is turning 16.
that is so crazy. Mine will
And he's
be.
almost as tall as me, he's not there yet, but he's close.
Oh, I believe it. And
And
great to answer your question. Yes, she does. She's been there for over a year now, and she just passed the first course in her nursing program for certified nursing assistant, and she's going on for her medical assistant for LPN next. She's doing great. And that was to answer Grace's question. My
Right.
daughter's still at Walmart.
And JB's going, what? 8 grandbabies?
Yes, there's 8 of them little shits now.
She's a lot. She's a lot older than she appears to be. Even though she looks like she's in her 30s, she's not.
Actually, I'm only 36, but
I would say early 30s, but yeah.
yeah, 36, and the grandkids started because my husband is 10 years older than me. So he had kids before that are quite older. They're 25.
Grandkids.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
they're my world. I've been with them 20 years, so I raised those kids my damn self. So
They're your kids.
they're mine.
You can't have them. You can't have them back. They're mine for life.
No, they're mine. I did that. I claim them. I keep them.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean, how you doing, brother?
Hello.
Have you ever get a chance to use any of that stuff I sent you at all?
I have. I play with the fire starter all the time. I'm getting better at it, but I still ain't started a fire. Mostly because my husband don't want me to, so we get a water hose or a fire extinguisher. He's like, bad idea. You can't do it. He won't
Get a
even let
fire
me
pit. If you got a property, you can get a fire pit.
That's what I want to do, but he's telling me I can't start any fires on the property. And so we have water hoses and fire extinguishers. He's not trusting my craft here. He's not letting me be, free.
Then tell him to go buy a
do it
freaking
with
hose.
him. Do it with him. Get into it.
I'm saying. No, we're working on all of it. The place needed some work before we moved into it, and I kind of just want to like jump the gun and get here sooner than later. So we're still working every day. We both work Monday through Friday. He goes, he works 6 to 5, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then I work from 2 to 12. So
You hardly get to see each other.
well, yeah, and then shit done. We have Saturday and Sunday. So, we like go out to dinner or something here and there. And then with the housework, there's really not much time to do much else. So
Right.
I'm working on that. I want to start working less hours, maybe start doing more of a 9 to 5 instead of the hours I'm doing. So I'm not constantly at work. And well, that's why I can't get with you guys like I used to. I'm always at work when you guys are up.
Well, thing is, any time with you is better than no time at all.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if you've seen Johnny's last video.
Yes.
We're mad at him, by the way.
He did a great job, didn't he?
Thing is, he waited a month to post that video.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He posted it a month after it happened.
So he's all healed and everything.
No, he's still broken up a lot.
Oh, still? So he's healed slow.
Yeah. And he went back to work the day after it happened.
Of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
And the thing is, he broke his left hand, which is really tough for him since he's left-handed. Like
He's left-handed, like he does everything left-handed. So how he can't even work? I'm sure he's just suffering right now.
Nah, he's probably yelling at someone else to do the job for him.
He's probably still trying to figure. He's probably already figured out a way to do it himself. Actually,
right.
No,
but he has been commenting with a lot more, which is really nice. But not as good as seeing his face.
Right. That's why I miss you guys' faces. I think about you all the time, and believe it or not, like you, Cliff, like y'all are always in my pocket when you're on. So like I can't be there and comment a lot, but I've always got my ear pod in, and I hear everything, and I try to chat when I can, comment, but it's like not the same. It kind of is depressing some nights when I'm like, I just wish you get that 15-minute break and I go outside the building and then I could like pop on and say hi. I want to try to get to doing that more often. Where
do what you can, but don't get yourself in trouble or whatever. But
right, as long as I'm not inside the building, and then like there is some residents that speak for themselves and all of that. that it'd be okay with, but mostly they don't want you filming inside the facility and being on. You can't even use like take pictures. Like we can't do that out.
I can
Talk-
understand that privacy
Yeah,
act
because they
and
don't
all
want the
that
legal
stuff.
ramifications if those pictures got out.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, it would be interesting if one of your residents was a YouTuber.
Right? They all watch you like they're bored in there, and that's my first suggestion. Like their families will bring them a cell phone in, and I immediately start downloading. YouTube's one of the first things I download, and I give them suggestions of all of y'all's videos. The men, all of them, something
Yeah.
to do, and something to watch, or like Pluto TV and Tubi and stuff like that. Download a movie apps so they have something to do.
Crackle's another good free one. You
Right.
You
They
get a lot
love
of old school stuff on that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw my my trick shot video I did last year with my
Yeah, I
multi-shot arrow.
With the arrow, bow. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they kept on telling me more arrows, more arrows. I go, okay, I've never done 4, but I'll try it.
Right.
3 I've done. 2 is easy.
Try anything once.
Hey, I had to try 4 arrows twice to make sure I do it right. But I wish I was good at gardening like this guy.
Yeah.
But I
My
mean,
garden's going to be taken off here in another couple of weeks.
hey, what?
Where are you going?
No, I said my garden is taken off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen that. I'd love to keep updated too. Like it's cool to see it how it starts and how parts come. It's awesome. Because
So-
I can't. I really want this summer, or spring, whenever, like as soon as possible. I probably should start getting stuff in. Some kind of vegetable garden. Damn it.
Do you have a spot picked out?
I do, but I'm also like not sure. I've got to go through y'all's videos some more, the gardener ones, because how much sun do I need for what, like stuff like that. I don't want to waste my time because I don't have
Also
any.
check
but-
to see which way, if you where your house is located, where the drainage is going. I may not know everything this guy does, but I know basics.
Right.
The biggest thing, Nicole, the biggest thing you're going to want to do when you start is you're going to want to look midwinter where the sun hits your yard and put little markers where the shade is at. That is your wintertime sunlight. Anything past where you have shade will grow. If you have cool weather plants, plant them right near the edge so they get ambient sunlight but not direct sunlight.
Okay, that makes sense.
Aside
Because we're
from that,
coming out of that.
summertime is
and-
going to be different because depending on where the sun goes, which direction the sun goes over your house, where you have trees. Summertime, you can pretty much plant anywhere on the property, but you want to keep most of your stuff outside of your winter shade line from
Right.
your house to keep everything. Because you can still grow in the winter as long as you don't have snow.
Okay. See, we've had a shit ton of snow this winter. Like it hasn't let up. We've just had snow on the ground like a week, not even a week ago again. So like it's been really frosty. The ground's really moist right now. Cold.
What would you like to plant though? What's your plan?
See, what I really want is like some lettuce. I like romaine. I want to do a romaine lettuce, maybe some small tomatoes, nothing big, like cherry
Like a
tomatoes.
cherry, okay.
Yeah, and like green onions, maybe some broccoli or a cauliflower, something like that. Cabbage, maybe.
Green beans.
Onions, I would start in the house in a small pot. Just sprinkle the whole thing full of seeds.
Okay.
That's right. JP, you're right. Plant what you eat.
Right. That's what where I'm thinking. I don't want to go.
Carrots will do the same thing. Carrots will overwinter as well. I've had carrots in the ground since like November of last year, and they're already they've already grown like 2 inches.
Oh wow, nice.
That's just the tops. I'm still waiting for the bottoms to produce, but yeah, the tops did not freeze despite the fact that they were buried under snow 3 times.
Oh, cool. So what is the best thing for like the full sun areas to plant there?
Well, you're
What
going to
would
want your hardier plants. Radishes will work. Carrots will be fine.
Green beans.
Carrots will do the same thing. Carrots will overwinter as well. I've had carrots in the ground since like November of last year, and they're already like they've already grown like 2 inches.
Oh,
You can do like a lot of herbs will be fine in the full sun as long as you have long as you water them.
Okay.
I had mine. I had eggplant, radishes, carrots, lettuce. Lettuce will bolt if it's too warm, so you got to keep that kind of close to the house where it's shady.
Okay. That was another question. And like, which lettuce would be better to start with? What type of lettuce would be best to
Doesn't
start
matter.
with? Doesn't
Lettuce
matter.
is a
You
cool
can't
weather
eat
plant.
regular
They'll-
lettuce. She goes with broccoli. Not broccoli.
Okay.
Spinach. She goes spinach.
I love spinach too. So
Spinach is another one that's kind of like an in-between zone. You want it partially shady, partially sunny, but you don't want it to get too hot. Otherwise, it goes whoop.
okay.
Here's what JP says. I don't know anything about snails and brain infections, but yeah, they do eat a lot of lettuce.
I have a pond that's really close by too, where the neighbors on the other side, it's not like, I say a quarter mile maybe over this way. It's huge. I can see it this over here where the cows and stuff to, I guess, drink, and like a lot of vegetation that way. The grounds are here is like so ready to just be planted in, I feel like.
Is there any indication of where someone had a garden in the past? That's also, you might want to look, see if usually someone has one. There is usually an indication there had been one there somewhere.
It does look like it over here in the place where I was actually thinking of, but the old owners actually said they scrapped that idea because they never had time for it and couldn't get stuff to grow because they never did anything with the stuff they planted. They planted it and just prayed for the best. They put a pool type what is that called? A platform. So there's like wood all over the place out there now for a pool, for above ground
A
pool.
deck.
Yes, for not a pool. What's it? A deck for a jacuzzi or something like that.
Okay.
Because there's electric set up down in the one shop I want to do like some kind of a little greenhouse in. There's they ran electric and everything down there for the jacuzzi and stuff. So I feel like I'll pull everything up down there, maybe get soil and fertilizer and stuff, rototill it some. It'd be a great spot.
Maybe for a greenhouse, possibly. You could probably put in a greenhouse.
Possibly, because the shed is would be perfect for it. There's already the glass windows, the sides and all.
Yeah, that probably be a good idea to try that. That way you can have vegetables all year round.
That would be great because, man, food is getting so expensive.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I can't get my carrots or my potatoes as much as easy as I used to. I want to make my Irish stew, and I can't do it.
Potatoes are surprisingly still one of the cheapest things to get.
Yeah, it is. That's been one of the go-to staples lately. A fried potato, mashed potato, baked potato. Yeah.
Real potatoes are a little bit more expensive than the cheapy powdered, just add water mixed ones I used to get.
Even those went up. I used to be able to get those for like $1 a bag. Now they're like $1.50.
Yeah, they have. Jenny likes the ones that are like loaded baked potato. And
I've got 2 of those. I've got the cheddar ones is what I got. Oh.
Well, I mean, those are great for backpacking or just add water kind. But yeah.
Yeah, I love pasta, like any type of pasta, and usually it's got cheese of some type.
By the way, did you see the grilled cheese video?
I love those. Yes, Cliff.
What are baked potatoes?
Those
Jenny
are all
likes
over
that
my
one.
house.
I have this one, the Wisconsin cheddar.
They might like that one too. I'm not a fan of that one.
I like the
Like the-
baby reds, just the baby reds with some
The
sour
baby reds
cream,
are good,
salt,
and I
pepper.
like the buttery home style.
Yeah.
Also have sloppy Joe mix.
Oh shit. Yeah.
As long as you have hamburger,
Oh, I do. I've got like 3 or 4 pounds in my freezer.
we're out. We need more.
I kind of cheat though. What I do is I'll take a sloppy Joe mix like you normally make it, and then I'll add about a half a jar or maybe a full jar of like the Italian spaghetti sauce with meat in it, and I'll make a whole bag of pasta and I'll mix all of it together.
Oh yes, please.
That
That
makes
sounds
it's got a
amazing.
it's got a slightly odd taste because you're mixing sloppy Joe mix with an already pre-made spaghetti sauce, but at the
Right.
same time, it still tastes so good.
The tang.
Why
You
don't
mean?
you try to make your own sauce? Just use like the tomatoes and seasonings and stuff, and try it with that with the sloppy Joe mix.
I'm gonna try this year. I'm gonna try to make my own spaghetti sauce because I gotta get my tomatoes started, but I'm not gonna start them just yet.
I can make a good tomato sauce, and it just to your tasting too. Garlic
Yeah, I
is
mean,
your
I've
friend.
got all the herbs and seasonings literally out in my greenhouse to make spaghetti sauce.
Right, that's what I mean.
I've got my oregano, I've got my thyme, I've got basil, I've got actually, I don't even have my basil yet. I have to start those soon.
True. But everything else looks great. Like it's doing great. Loving the environment it's in.
Sure. Be right back.
Okay.
So, when you do get your walkabout video, I will look forward to seeing it.
Yes, and actually, I was hoping, since I still haven't even started a channel or even thought about it, don't have time these days for it, do it maybe on one of your Thursday nights or Cliff's time.
Sort of like what Johnny did before he started his channel.
Yeah, only I plan to not start a channel.
Well, the thing is, with your name, you already technically have a channel. You just don't have any videos.
Well, that's true. I guess I still have like how many? I don't even know how many subscribers I have anymore. I don't have time.
I can tell you. Give me a second. I'll
I
tell you
still
exactly how many.
channels.
Give me a second. I will tell you how many you have. Because they
Thank
got the three dot thing. You could go to your channel and check it out. You have 63 subscribers.
Okay, so it dropped. I was like 110, but that's okay because, like I said, I haven't been doing the lives like I was doing or any of that.
Right.
But that's still great. I want to show you something, Colin. It's how do I turn this camera around? Well, I don't know, but I'm going to show you the most beautiful thing I've seen all day.
A sleeping baby.
Can you see that?
I can see a sleeping baby.
That's little Rhea. That's our newest addition.
He goes, cover me back up, Grandma. I'm tired.
She got shots today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't happy about that.
No, I wasn't happy about that. I didn't want her to get shot, but I know it's good for her. She needed it.
Yeah, Grace. I was answering Grace's things. Yeah, the instant potatoes do have a lot of sodium. I got to be careful with that. One of these days, we'll get you up for a YouTube get together.
Yes.
Maybe you could come up when we do our next archery one. I think that would be fun. You and Grace and everybody, get everybody together.
Yes, I'm totally down.
Tyler is actually
With the
doing
sickness
together this weekend.
Is he?
Yeah, he invited me to go.
Are you gonna go?
I'm debating because I don't have a lot of money right now. So even though the place where it's at is like really close to where I live, it's just it's an overnight thing, and I don't have money for food or anything like that. Otherwise, I would. And the park itself is basic. I mean, there's no challenge to it. There's nothing, extraordinary about it. It's flat. He's going to Walnut Wood State Park, Grace, which is not too far from here. It's actually on my way to work, actually. And I see it every day. I just, I actually been fishing there with Ian once. We didn't catch anything, but does it have some interesting campsites? Sure. We lost her again. But it's okay. Yeah, him and a bunch of other people are going to be showing up. There's one guy who's going to be doing every Iowa campsite in Iowa videos, whatever.
Oh no, I got to eat this before September.
I did what I was supposed to do, and I pushed a button.
Yeah, again? For the second time.
I'm just gonna stop touching the screen now.
No, you're not.
Probably not.
Do not push the button.
Have
No
any
push
of you
button.
guys tried the new iced coffees from 7-Eleven?
No,
Nope.
I don't do iced coffee.
No?
I don't have any
like
7-Elevens in my
sugar.
state anymore.
I drink
Oh shit,
black and
that's
sugar.
tragic. Well, I was gonna say, if you do, y'all should totally try it if you haven't, because it's amazing. And you can get any size, even like the extra large fountain drink size soda for $1. And my 7-Elevens, I've got like 10 types of flavoring and creamers and stuff to choose from. So
There's not a
it's
lot of
like
7-Elevens around our area.
I'm telling you, I went the other day for a friend. She was so nice enough to hand me her credit card and was like, run down to Starbucks and get us a coffee. And I was like, okay. I've never been to Starbucks because I wouldn't pay that much for a cup of coffee, first of all. I'm not rolling like that. So I go, $12 for 2 large coffees. And it wasn't even that good. I can get the same, better taste and more caffeine from my coffee at 7-Eleven for $1. I was so depressed. I was like, wow. And she really thought we got something special. We got robbed. And she was happy about it. Oh, I want to try some of that so bad. I've heard so much about it.
I've got to get me a coffee grinder because it's whole bean.
Yes.
I picked this up at the Deer Classic when I was there last week, the other weekend before last. So, yeah, there's no 7-Elevens around here.
Oh, wow. There's
We have
7-Eleven on every
Casey's, we have Quick Star, we have Come and Goes, but no 7-Elevens.
They got Mavericks starting to pop up everywhere down here.
Never heard of it.
or Conoco or
They got rid. They have one Conoco station with that's the one with the dinosaur, right?
That's Sinclair.
Oh, we have one Sinclair with a dinosaur, which is really funny. You know, people keep on putting like in the wintertime, someone put a hat and a scarf on it.
Yep.
That kind of thing. Holy crap, Cliff. It's 11 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
yes.
And we had until right now, we had 5 people still watching.
Oh, thank you guys that are still here. That means a lot.
But I hate to say this, but it's time for me to go to bed. I got to get you up at 5 in the morning.
I hear you.
I've been here. Actually, no, I've got 3 more minutes. I'm going to go for 3 more minutes because I'm not quite
I was
there
going
yet.
to say thanks for all of you guys being so awesome.
No. Thank you for being awesome. We missed you.
It's
And
my pleasure.
You know we have. You can tell.
I miss you guys so much, like you wouldn't understand. I thought going back to work, I'd ease back in, slow. That's just not how I do things. I jump back in full force.
There's one more good thing I want to talk about tonight, before everybody goes. No more daylight savings time.
Yay! Done.
Yep. The only thing we have to deal with now is time zones. That's it.
They've got to stop with working my nerves with these time changes. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Like, I don't understand. Why does it have to get dark so early? Why do you make me lose an hour of sleep? Like, what purpose how do you feel better with yourself?
Yeah, I know. It made no sense. But you and I are in the same time zone.
Yep.
And he's in his own.
Right.
It's not as bad as Johnny, whose island is a time zone.
But still, if you see this video on replay, we miss you. We love you. Please make a video or come hit one of us up. You got all of our email addresses. There's no excuses anymore, brother.
And you have our phone numbers, so you can't use that as an excuse either. And I'm going to say one more thing. Ditto to what she said.
You're welcome.
Ditto.
Well, it's time for us to go. Thank you all for coming.
Yes.
Love you all.
Love you guys more.
Do not be a stranger. You know your family. You have to come here whenever you can.
Absolutely. And I will make more time. Scouts Honor. I love you all. Thanks for sticking around to see me, hear me talk.
Always.
I love you guys. I love you. Take care. Be safe.
Be well,
Until next time.
Till next
Bye.
time.
There's the call. Bye.
Later. Bye.
And she pushed the button.
The wrong button.
I had to put that in there. You said
Hold
you
on.
won't push the button.
There is few occasions where I managed to push the right buttons. Love y'all.
Love
Good
you
night.
too. Night.
Night.
Okay, and I got 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to end the broadcast. Good night, everybody. Night, Grace.
Night, everyone.
And it's just you and me